All right, here we go. So this is my first ever YouTube live stream. So I'm definitely going to be trying to get my bearings today. I ran a test broadcast. Everything seemed okay and good to go. And I will be leaving this stream published. So if you're watching this after the fact, like if you're watching this after it already aired, yeah, you can, it should be staying on my channel. But anyway, we have a pretty exciting stream planned for today. Seeing as how this was my first ever YouTube live, I really wanted to have a fun agenda. So what we're going to be doing today, I've saved all of my Starpath tickets, and the only thing I purchased from the Starpath was the monkey, and that was by accident. I didn't want to purchase anything. So we're going to finish my Starpath today. We have 5 activities to do. And then once those activities are done, we're going to pick up all the Starpath rewards. And we're going to head over to my Dazzle Beach floating island and check them out. Also, hello you guys. I see y'all popping in the chat already. Welcome, welcome. Glad you guys can make it for the first YouTube live. Yeah, you're on YouTube. Love to have you here, says Ornish. Thank you, thank you. Great to be here. Great to be here. I appreciate all of you guys showing interest in me streaming on YouTube as well. I enjoy Twitch, but I know not everybody does. Not everybody wants to go over to Twitch. So, yeah, a lot of you guys have been requesting I do this for quite some time. So I was like, you know what? We got a new update. There's going to be some fun things going on. Why not jump into it and do our first YouTube live? So here we are. So with that, let's go ahead and get started with my Starpath. Like I said, we only have a few things left to do. I could have done these this morning, but I figured I would do them with you guys. We have our gifts to give, we have a couple of conversations to have, and we have a boutique challenge. So let's go ahead and do the boutique first. I feel like that'll be pretty easy. We'll just head on over to the Glade. Gary Cod, hello, hello, welcome. Ella, hello. Good to see everybody. Duchess, wow, yeah, a lot of people coming through. Courtney, hello. Left Shark, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, I see the little mod badge for you guys. Yeah, I see Gucci's, I see Ashley's. You know what's funny is, I don't even think I've ever really, I've tuned into YouTube lives, but usually if I'm like checking out a stream, I usually do on Twitch. So I am super unfamiliar with YouTube overall. Yo, Weasley, thank you, my friend.
Happy first YouTube live senpai.
My first ever super chat. That is so nice of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It says, oh my god, it's Senpai. Yes, that's right, Amanda. I'm on YouTube today. I'm on YouTube Live for the first time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous. Which is funny because I've been streaming for over 5 years. Like, I've been broadcasting for a really long time. But I can be a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to, like, my videos and my content. And since I've never streamed on YouTube before, I'm kind of in unknown territory. So my anxiety was getting the better of me. Like, before I went live today, I was like, oh man, I'm nervous. Hey, Kitty Trinket. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, I have different alert sounds over here than I do on Twitch. I actually set things up pretty differently for YouTube, so we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm excited, but also nervous at the same time. All right, so let's get our first of our Starpath duties out of the way. We're just going to do our Daisy Challenge, which we don't even really have to do because we have this nice little setup that has all the tags Daisy could ask for. So first one's out of the way. Kaylin, thank you. Kaylin says, hey, you. Oh, that's cool. There's like you can attach little gifts to the super chat. I like that. Thank you so much, Kitty Trinket. Thank you, Weasley. Thank you, Kaylin. Really appreciate the love, you guys. That's super nice of you. Lady says, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to YouTube. Hey, it's great to be here. It's great to be here. All right, so now, this was a quick Starpath, especially after all the bonus Starpaths we've had. But a lot of people have been asking me how I feel about that. It doesn't bother me. I think the reason the devs did this for this update is because Storybook Vale Part 2 comes in just a few weeks. So I think they were trying to make the Starpath a bit easier so people weren't having to still work on the Starpath while Storybook Vale was rolling out. I think that's probably the reason, but who knows. Anyway, we got to chat with Peter Pan, we got to chat with Eric, and we got to give gifts to a couple people. Let's see if they are... Hey, Heather! Thank you for becoming a channel member. That's the first time I've heard my channel member alert go off. That's cool. That's cool. All right, let's see. Let's see if any of them are actually in the restaurants. Because if they are, they're not going to come to the floating islands. And let me see. Who am I looking for again? So, Olaf, Jack, Eric. Olaf, Jack, Eric. Okay, okay. Tanny! Hello, Tanny. Hello. Tanny coming in with the dono as well. Don't be, or the super
nervous.
chat.
It's great to have you live on the YouTube side.
Thank
Party
you.
face emoji. Party face emoji.
I really
party
can't.
Face emoji.
I really can't help my nerves. Like, I don't know. It's just new things always like make me a little nervous. But yeah, I know you guys are gonna be like super cool and chill and fun. So, you know, it's not like the community that makes me nervous. It's just unknown territory that does. But I appreciate the kind message, Tanny, and thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that as well. Oh, did I not grab what I needed for oh yeah, I have what I need for Olaf. Wait, where's the other item? Looks like I'm missing something for Olaf. Okay, we'll have to take care of that. I'll have to go back to the house. Wait, oh, I'm talking to Remy. I was like, those aren't the favorite gifts. There we go, that's better. Okay, so he wanted Perch. And I believe it was the Zircon next. No, that's Olaf. Yeah, he wants a leak. Let me see what Olaf's other gifts are, because I know I need to give him 2, but it looks like I only have 1 thing for him. Let's go check out Olaf real quick. Coal, I think that's what I was supposed to grab. Okay. I mean, I can just buy that from Kristoff's stall, though. So that I don't even have to go back to the house for that. Okay. Diana said, hey, I get it. I'm the same way. You got this. You're amazing. You'll do great. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Also, fair warning, when I get nervous, I'll say, a lot. It's kind of like my filler word. So, yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. Now we have 1 piece of coal to pick up. I'm gonna go and get this gold as well.
Come on!
There we go. I don't need any more than that.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So now we just got to find Olaf. I'm going to make sure he's not in any of the shops or restaurants. Oren! First of many YouTube streams, I hope.
We're so excited you're here. Oh, and it's just Ren.
Oh, that's you. Okay. Hello, Ren. Hello. Yeah, first of many, I'm thinking. You know, we've had quite a nice reception on YouTube. I've had a YouTube channel for years and years, but I didn't really start heavily getting into uploading until 2023. And when I did, you know, I had a great reception. A lot of people really enjoyed the content I was putting out, and, you know, that made me really proud and happy. And the YouTube community's always been really good to me. So I do want to stream on YouTube a bit more after this as well. So, but aside from that, one thing I've been considering is I want to start getting more videos out weekly. So I might be streaming a bit less overall, but splitting those streams in between Twitch and YouTube. That way, you know, I don't leave any community members behind. And I know I can multi-stream, like I could stream on both at the same time. And I might try that at a point. I'm just not the biggest fan of doing multi-streams because it's just, you know, I love chat, being able to interact with each other and talk to each other. And when you have your chat split, and again, I'm not, you know, for anybody that does multi-stream, that's totally fine. It's just not my favorite method. I don't see any problem with it like that. It's just, you know, for me, I'm more comfortable having everybody in one place. But I don't know, I'll try it. I'll try it. Maybe I'll really like multi-streaming. I've done it before. In the past, I did TikTok and Twitch at the same time, and it went over pretty good. For the most part, I just encouraged everybody to come over to one or the other. That way it wasn't, you know, like I had to choose between the two chats, so sort of. All right, and then you just want the blue zircon. Kind of funny that he wants coal. Thank you for the hearts, Mr. Left Shark. Much appreciated. And Mad Owl Murphy coming in with the sub. Let's go, my friend. Welcome to the community.
The glade of trust kind of reminds me of the
All right. We're almost done. Now we just have a couple of daily combos to have. I was not expecting my Starpath to finish today. I did my Tiana's restaurant task and then saw nothing was behind that. And I was like, dang, I guess we're already finished. So we need Eric and Peter Pan. Let's just bring them both to the floating island. All right, Eric. Oh, he's at his house. I'll have to drop his house then. And then Peter. He's also at his house. You know, I'll just put both their houses here. Let's go over here. All right. House number 1. Eric's castle. Hopefully they're not at the restaurant and I just missed them, or Scrooge's shop. I don't think I saw them there, but I could have missed them. And then Peter Pan's hideout. All right, let's see if they're in their homes. Matt L. Murphy said, I just recently started with Dreamlight Ballet and watched some of your videos with the tips, and they're really helpful. Thank you. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love making tutorials. Like, I also enjoy making, like, theory videos and review videos, but one of my absolute favorite things to make is tutorials. Go ahead!
Very
hey,
exciting
thank
you're
you.
on now. Hopefully we get more members for the Blobfish Cult 3.
Yeah, you know, we gotta grow the cult. I think we do have blobfish emotes over here. I need to add more custom emojis for the YouTube chat. I know that's one thing I would like to do as well. Where are Peter Pan and Eric? Maybe they were at the shops and I just missed them, or maybe this is that bug where the villagers don't appear. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna check back with the Scrooge shop and restaurant, I guess, because I don't see them. I'm gonna go in Peter Pan's house one more time, see if he's there. Yeah, they had the house icon on the map, but that can also mean they're at a shop. So I probably just missed them when they were in the valley. Let's go to the glade. Maria says, good afternoon, senpai. Hello, Maria. Welcome, welcome. Just said your companion tutorial is wonderful. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that one for the companion leveling. We're actually going to do a bit of companion leveling today for anybody that hasn't seen that. But it is insanely fast if you use the snippet traps. And honestly, it's great because it was taking me a while to level up companions before I figured that out. There was one really good tip somebody gave me in the comments that I didn't know. Apparently, if you put down like a pet house, like a cozy companion home or any of the pet houses, you can equip 4 pets to it and then pet them and they still get the XP even if they're not equipped to you. So if you set up a bunch of companion homes, you can pet like all of your pets every day and get all that petting XP without having to swap. So that's the one thing I missed in the video. I did not know that. So that was cool to see in the comments. So for anybody looking for an easy way to, you know, get those pets in. I still haven't done that. Yeah, Eric is here actually. Okay, so there's Eric. I still don't see Peter though. Maybe he's in there and I just, like, scanned over him. All right, so we just got to talk to Eric. At the other platform, I'm Lily. Oh, that's you, Maria. Okay, hello, hello. Okay. I still don't know where Peter's at.
Perfect day to be at sea.
You know what? I do have a quest with him. He might be somewhere related to that quest. I think I need to check. All right, daily convo's done. 1 Starpath activity left. Let's go. Okay. Oh, there he is here. They're both in the shop. All right, that's nice. That's nice. So we're done. The Starpath is complete. Now, before I take a look at the Starpath reward, since we're already at the Scrooge shop, let's look around and see if we got anything new. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't been getting much of anything new in my Scrooge shop this update. I got a new wallpaper, and I got an Incredibles phone, and that's it. And I've checked every day since the updates came out. I just haven't had any good luck. I know I've talked to a few people who have gotten some other new items, but it seems like there's not a whole lot of new stuff in the Scrooge shop this update, just a couple of new things. I think that's because a lot of new items are coming in Storybook Vale Part 2. So maybe the devs didn't have a lot of time to make free Scrooge stuff. Maybe that's what's going on. Daisy says, hi, Sabai. Hello, Daisy. Hello. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, let's check our other Scrooge shops real quick. We're going to go to the Bind. Hey, Jennifer. Thank you. Jennifer says, ooh, special chat. Dang, 22 months of being a Shinyu here on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. I got the same thing you got, says Daisy. Yeah, I have talked to a few people in my Twitch chat that have gotten a good bit more, like a couple more items. But there's really not many. I'm just hoping that there's a ton of new craftables and items with Storybook Vale Part 2. I think there will be. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff. Because if you remember, Eternity Isle came in 3 updates. There was the release, and then Part 2, and then Part 3. And they said for Storybook Veil, instead of doing 3, they were just going to do 2 bigger drops. So that means Storybook Veil Part 2 should be pretty big, I hope. So yeah, we'll see, we'll see. All right, now we just got 1 Scrooge shop left to check, and then we're going to finally take a look at all these items. Splat says pets pick up, bonuses stack. By the way, I'm on my 3rd Sunbird currently. The first bird rarely dropped bonus flowers. My second one kept dropping them like crazy. Also, they do stack? I was wondering if that was the case, because I don't know. I'll have to look at that today, because if I look at my companions, I've already got all my Sunbirds at max level. So maybe after we look at my Starpath stuff, we'll equip a Sunbird, and we'll go pick up luminescent flowers from the biomes around here and see how that goes. I mean, we got to go to the biome where they spawn, I believe, but still. All right, last Scrooge shop. And it's time for a Starpath review. Day said, how are you? I'm good. A little nervous, you know, a little nervous. First time live streaming on YouTube, so it's new territory for me. But aside from that, I'm good. I've been really busy. We just broke 2 million views on YouTube, which is a pretty amazing milestone. Very proud of that. I've really been enjoying making Fantasy Life I content as well. I have another really good Fantasy Life I video coming out sometime early next week. I've been trying to balance working on that with this Dreamlight Valley update, so I've just been super busy because of that. Because I'm kind of balancing 2 games to make content with, and it's been a lot. It's been a lot. All right, so nothing new there either. Let's head to the beach island and unlock all my Starpath stuff. I leveled up all the Sunbirds, Carpet, Dinah, and Butterfly for flowers, but they hardly drop flowers when I tried Luminescent. I picked up 12, got 2. Huh. Well, I wouldn't think that the type of flower has an impact, so that's kind of surprising. But yeah, I don't know. Hey,
you
Tia!
got this, senpai. Much love and hugs.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Let's just put Oswald in the corner here. I'm not sure why he's here. All right, it's time. I've been waiting for this. I wanted to save this for the YouTube stream. So this is for you guys. I haven't unlocked anything except for this monkey, and that was a mistake. I didn't even mean to do that. So let's grab this new pirate outfit. I'm going to go ahead and equip this. This looks really good. We'll get our moonies. New chandelier. Now, we did see that in the captain's quarters, so we already know how that looks. This wallpaper is cool. I think we saw that in the captain's quarters as well. New motif. Coral. Page 2, we got the clam stage. I'm guessing this summons villagers. It's a stage. Most of them do. Should I equip the skunk onesie or the pirate? I'm going to stick with the pirate outfit. This is super fun, though. The tail is so big, dude. It's so big. All right, let's keep moving. We got moonstones again. I like this new wall sconce. This is nice. The hooked lamp. I think I like this boat bed more than I like Max's level 5 bed reward. The one Max gives is really cool, but I love hanging beds in this game. I think they're really fun. We got another motif here. New floor. Oh, the rainbow. I forgot about this. I remember I looked at this on update day, and I was super hyped for that, so that's cool. That's going to be fun to place. And we got a new coral bracelet. I wonder if that has all 4 of the item tags this week. I don't know. I know bracelets is one of the tags. I'll have to check. Another motif. Ship wheel. Got the mermaid pants. Little bubble machine. I wonder why my game's making that noise when I select something. That, like, little spam noise. Coral crown's pretty cool. Pirate Goofy. I should bring Donald over and put him in his pirate outfit as well. Another bed. Or no, chair. Table. Motif. backpack. Now we got the last of the mermaid stuff. Minnie's new dream style. That's really cute. This dress is awesome, dude. I remember when we checked this out on the update day stream. But the fact that it has this really fun animation, I just love this. It's just too bad that you'll never be able to capture its true beauty in a dream snap. Because, you know, dream snaps are still images. So, yeah. I mean, it still, I think, would look really good in a dream snap. But yeah, I hope they give us more animated outfits like this. I know we got the gold Clarion bundle in the premium shop, but I would love to see animated outfits in every Starpath. And moonstones. Wait, I have 110 tickets left? Huh. That's more than usual. Usually we have exactly 100 left over. And we get 900 moonstones, but we get 990 this time. Oh, that's cool. Alright, we got it all. Dang, I like this new outfit. Let me take my headphones off. Actually, let's just go ahead. We're in furniture mode. Oh, wait, this has to go in the water? I did not know that. I mean, it does look really good. At least we got some great water decor. Let's set this, like, over here with these. Yeah, that looks awesome. Now we got the seashell stage. Let's just put that right here. Coral bubble machine. I wonder if this can also go in the water. No. Okay, just ground, just ground. Let's set that a few feet away. The arch. Set that to the right. And the gazebo, we'll just put right over here. Now for the pirate stuff, I'm going to put that elsewhere. Oh, this one's also water decor. Very cool. I'm definitely going to buy a lot of these from Scrooge and use them on my Dazzle Beach build. This is really fun. We really did need more water decor. All right, now for all the pirate stuff, let's set that over here. So we got... Ooh, I like the golden anchor they have on that thing. That looks really nice. We got the new table. This one's the crafting table. I think this might be one of the best looking crafting tables we've ever got. Let's set that here. Oh, this one sits pretty low. That's nice. I'll put that here. A lot of tables in this Starpath. Let's set this... I think that's meant to go with that table, honestly. And then we have our new stove. Yeah, that's really fun. Wow, I really like the new crafting table and the new stove from this Starpath. I think these are some of the best ones we've seen. Oh, the rainbow. Oh my god. This is going to be in so many dream snaps. I feel like everyone's going to be using this. Wow, you can even have it like go right over something too. That's really cool. I mean, it can kind of clip into the shell here, but yeah, if you just put it back a little bit forward. That is really fun. Oh, and how are you guys liking the new decor grid? It's so nice that we can finally center arches on our pathways. Oh, God, that made me so happy. This update was actually really surprising. Considering we got more camera features, better decorating, a lot of things I didn't really expect. I remember when I made my video talking about what kind of changes we can expect to see, like functionality or quality of life changes, and there were a lot of guesses, but I don't think a lot of people were anticipating what we did see. Now that we got these placed, I'm gonna you know, hang back and talk to you guys in chat because I've not been catching y'all's comments. Tanny says the rainbow is so pretty. Yeah, it looks really, really good, dude. The rainbow's awesome. Chris said I like the bracelet so much. It's purty. It's purty. The rainbow, I put mine right behind Ariel's castle. Oh, that's cool. Wait, can it go in the water? I didn't even think about that. Well, I mean, I know you could put Ariel's house on land now if you have the river kit. Oh my god, no way. I didn't even think about putting this in the water. That is so dope. Yeah, this is really cool. Wow. We need to stop by Scrooge's shop and see how much all this stuff is going to cost in star coins, because I think I'm going to be getting a lot of these items. All right, for now, I'm just going to leave it here. But yeah, putting this by Ariel's house, I think, is a really good idea. I mean, her house already has, like, a lot of the colors of the rainbow. I actually have her house here. Let's do it. Let's put it with her house. That's a good choice. But yeah, it is cool. You can use the river kit to, like, place a big piece of water and then, like, put the houses on it. Wow. Yeah, the color mix here is super cool. Let's actually move the coral close to it as well. Dang, you can really, like, make Ariel's house look awesome with these new items. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Races, that's cool. It is, isn't it? I feel like this update has been the best in a while as far as quality improvement, says Tia, aka Gucci. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, aside from the camera update, that was really nice. I mean, my favorite thing in the game, honestly, is Dreamsnaps. So when they gave us the sliders, I was really happy. But when they gave us the sliders, they didn't fix focus. And that bummed me out because I thought for sure they would. You know, the blur you see back here? Now, if you're on Nintendo Switch, you will not get the blur because it only takes place on medium or higher graphics. Switch 2 will probably have it when they get the updated version out. But the blur, they gave us... We've always had one way to remove it, which is this filter here. But this filter changes all the coloration. And I've always wanted to be able to remove the blur without having to use that. So now that we have the focus slider, like if you set it at 2%, the blur is just gone. And yeah, I'm just really excited. This is really big because now I can get rid of the blur and keep my colors. Not to mention they did add a lot of other options for the sliders. There's like so many different things you can do now. So yeah, very cool to see. Anyway, let's take a closer look at these items. Then we're going to go check out Scrooge's. All right, so we got the new arch. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. And we don't have to worry about it not centering because we got the decor update, so that's nice. Now the stage, yeah, so it does summon villagers. I wonder how it looks. Let's bring some in. Okay. I like how everybody actually gathers on the clam itself instead of just like standing around it. That's pretty nice. Yeah, this could actually go really hard for certain photos and dream snaps. You could put like all of that, all the mermaid stuff back here. You can even have like Ariel's house on the sides where we can see in the back here. You could put street lights behind it so it has like a glow. Yeah, there are a lot of really fun ways to use this. That's cool. Weasley! Senpai, don't put a house in the river kit.
Don't put a house in the river kit water unless you want it stuck there, lol.
Oh, really? I did not know that. Thank you for the warning. Because if anybody asked me, hey, you can do that, will you show me? I would have just done it, and I wouldn't even have known. So wait, once you put a house on the river kit waterways, you can't move it? It's all right on an island with water, says Left Shark. I did not know that. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, wow. Duchess, I tried, and I can't get her house anywhere else, says Weasley. Courtney says, Max has been one of my favorite things to come with this update. His happy little walk around. Yeah, and the fact, Courtney, that he not purrs, I'm thinking about cats. The fact that he growls at villains is really fun. Max is great. And you know what I love about Max is even if he's not equipped, he's like a villager. He's everywhere. Like, if I go to the Vale, he's prancing around, and his little prance is so cute. But Max is all over the place. And I like that even if you don't have him equipped to, like, a companion home, he's wandering around the village as if he's another villager. I think that's really fun. They did a lot of good stuff with Max. I think they did a great job with him. So, yeah, this arch... Oh, let's see if we can put furniture inside the gazebo here. I haven't tested that yet. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. We almost always can with these. Yeah, okay, nice, nice. Yeah, I would have been surprised if we couldn't. That's how all the other ones worked. And does this bubble thing activate with the activation toggle? Not that it matters, because it probably just stays on. Yes, it does. Okay. That's cool. And this isn't on a timer, right? This one just stays on. You know what? Let's compare this to the regular bubble machine. What's that one named? If I type bubble, will it come up? Let me see. Wow, there's a lot of people here today. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We got a lot of friends in the stream right now. This is really cool. Thank you guys. Brandy, you made it to the red side. If you guys don't know Brandy, she's one of my favorite Dreamlight Valley content creators on Twitch. So for those of you that do have Twitch, you gotta check out Brandy Weinstyle. She also makes really good tutorials and guides like I do here on YouTube. So yeah, if you guys don't know Brandy, check out Brandy Wine. She's really fun. 1, happy first YouTube stream. 2, I didn't notice that about Max. 3, that sucks about the houses being stuck. 4, guess who's finally on PC? No way. You got on PC. Oh, that's right, because the cross save for PlayStation. Yeah, you would be on PC now. Well, that's exciting.
I hope Max is doing okay without me.
So I think this new bubble projector is actually going to be a lot better than the old one. I don't know about you guys, but when I've done dream snaps with this one, when you position it, with the way it's designed, if you're trying to hide it, it's just hard to get the bubbles. And also the look of it, having like this... Most of the time when you use this bubble machine, you're probably making like an underwater dream snap. Kind of like, we had one, my most recent snap. If we check submission, it's this one, right? Yeah. I did an underwater type build. And I have the bubble machine here, and I have one on the right here too, but you can barely see the bubbles because I wanted to position it in a way where you couldn't see it because it doesn't feel right here. And that's the one problem with these bubble machines is that I feel like you really got to hide them in an underwater build because they don't look right. But now that we have this one, I mean, this is perfect for like an underwater scene. Yeah, this one's really cool. It is a little tall though, I'm seeing. So if you have it in the foreground, it's going to be pretty big. But I don't know. I still think it's awesome. Yeah, I like this one a lot more. And this one has the bubbles coming out at like a diagonal angle. And this one, they just go straight up. Actually, if you combine the two, I feel like that would be pretty fun because you're going to get both of those effects. Oh, and this one actually hides the other pretty well. If you position it right, that is. Yeah, now we got more bubbles. Twice the bubbles, twice the fun. Okay, very cool, very cool. I think the only stuff we have to check out now would be the pirate stuff.
You gotta love a place where you never know what happens.
You know, I know we can't really interact with like a lot of our furniture, but I really wish... I mean, in Animal Crossing, that was a fun thing. Like, if you got a guitar, you could strum it, or a harp, you could strum it, and you could sit down and play the drum kit. It would be so cool in Dreamlight Valley if they started giving us more interactable items. Like, I would love to be able to, like, spin the ship wheel or something, you know, just like a little detail like that. But I know the game's not really made the same way, so... Oh, I guess Vanellope's sitting in my chair. I was going to sit down, but she's just invisible right now. Well, if there's one villager that should be glitchy, it's Vanellope. This table's really nice, too. Let me get a closer look at this. Oh, wow. You can actually still put stuff over the ruler and the compass and everything. That's surprising. Usually tables that have decor built in, it'll be isolated to where you can't place things where that decor is. That might look kind of weird, though, if we put items on it. Wouldn't they clip? Let's drop some items. Take a look at it. God, I got Eric here playing his flute. Don't do this, Eric. Yeah, it's a little weird. But I'm glad we have that option, at least. I mean, it doesn't look bad with the ruler because it's so flat. I mean, you can still see the clipping. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Surprising. I figured we wouldn't...
Place where you never know what happens next.
Okay. I'm Vanellope. I'm not doing this with you. Voice volume is going all the way down. Okay? You just... you just gotta stop. Oh, now you're gonna take my chair? I guess I'm just not gonna be able to test the chair today. See, this is why me and Eric don't get along. Alright. Let's take a look at the crafting bench. Chill Chaos, hello, hello, welcome. Yeah, looks good, looks good. I like it. Very fun. Oh, I didn't even notice that earlier I was thinking the one thing about this table that's a little bit of a bummer is it doesn't have like a light on it, because all the other ones do. But I did not notice that whatever the heck this thing is coming out of the pot, I guess it's like some kind of mystical ocean plant. It has like a little luminescent bulb on it. That's cool. And the new cooking station. Okay. Oh, it has a different type of pot. Isn't the regular pot like black with gold trim? Yeah, it's a little different. All right. Very cool. I also love how low to the ground this table is. We need more table options that sit very low like this, because most tables are like about right under the waist height, so that's nice. I love low sitting tables. All right, I think we've checked out everything except for some of the outfits. I could go to my... I'm going to try the new mermaid outfit with my female avatar here. Oh, she's still chefed up. Let's just go to new. There we go. Look at the crown on her. Seashell backpack. That looks good with the dress, actually. It doesn't clip as bad as a lot. It does have some clipping on the... Well, you guys can't see it because of where I am. Let me hide myself for a second so you guys can see better. I'll be back, guys. Don't worry. I know a lot of you guys struggle with object permanence, and you're going to think I'm not here, and you're going to start to panic, but I promise I'm still really here. So, yeah, this looks good. There, like I said, there's a little bit of clipping where, like, the shoulder cuff kind of comes off. But for the most part, the backpack looks really good with the dress. And we got the new bracelet. Wow, that's awesome. Wait, can I zoom in on the bracelet? Okay, it just keeps on wanting to go up. Oh, that's fine. And then we have the other headpiece. Ooh. Yeah, these are both nice. The coral crown is really cool. And the coral mermaid headband is also quite nice. What about the mermaid pants? Oh, what? Dude, these are awesome. Too bad we didn't get, like, a mermaid shirt, though, to go with the pants. Because these pants are super funky and unique. And, I mean, there are some options that will go with them, I think. But it would have been really cool if we had a special shirt designed specifically for these pants. And now we got the skunk onesie. That is so funny. I could see people using this for like a nature-y decor challenge, Dreamsnap, with like a bunch of squirrels around them. I know it's a skunk, not a squirrel. But I'm always going to... I don't know why. It just makes me think squirrels. Probably because of the big bushy tail. And then we have... Yeah, the Buccaneer outfit, which we already saw on my male avatar. Well, I think for now, my female avatar, I'm going to wear the mermaid stuff because it's new. I'm probably not going to do the backpack. I just really like seeing the dress. So, yeah. Now, should I go with the coral or the gold crown? I think I'll go with the gold crown. And I'm also going to change my shoes out if I'm going to wear this. What would be good with this outfit? Let's go with, a good mermaid option. Maybe the turquoise? And I'm probably going to have to get rid of those black socks because that looks weird. Okay, it's not letting me scroll down. Let me just close it and go back in. I don't know if that happens for you guys, but it happens for me every once in a while. Oh, the ocean swirl socks could be kind of cool. Well, I don't know. I don't like seeing the high ankles there. Yeah, we'll just go like that. I think that's fun. Hey, just like balking the whole time. Actually, I think the other headpiece matches a little bit better. Yeah, we're going to go with this one, but I might change the hairstyle. It's going to clip through a lot of them. What's a good hairstyle? What kind of hairstyle do you guys recommend with this one? The tail definitely gives squirrel vibes. Yeah, it definitely does. Oh, this one's cool. You can really see it well with this one. Yeah, it doesn't clip out at all. I wish the hairstyles had names in the wardrobe menu. Because even if you guys did try to tell me what hairstyle you're using, you'd have to, like, describe it. And that's just going to be hard to do. This one's pretty good. I think the best one we found was... Where is it? Which one did we have? This one. You can see, like, the whole thing on this one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm coming back now. I'm going to bring my cam back. I just wanted you guys to be able to see what I was doing. All right, now we're going to go off to Scrooge's shop, and we're going to see how much all this stuff costs from Scrooge. I'm definitely going to get a few of the rainbows. Let's head over to the Glade. I used the Rapunzel one with it. The braids is on a... Okay. The only thing I don't like about this hairstyle is, like, the lack of bangs, like having everything pulled back. The bangs are really pretty in a lot of these hairstyles. I think I will change it. I mean, it still looks good, even if it goes through the hair. This one's pretty nice. Doesn't have the bangs, but still pretty fun. Ooh. That looks really cool. Uh-oh. I lost my hair. Oh, the braids are fun. Yeah, I like this one. Okay. Let's check in with Scrooge. I want to see how much all this is going to cost us. All right, Scrooge. I need you and Mulan to separate. Oh, gosh. All right, well, hopefully I'll be able to talk to him. Nope, I'm talking to Mulan. Okay, all right. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Mulan. Thank you. All right. Wait. Where's my shop option? Oh my God, it's Mushu I'm talking to. What the heck, bro? Just let me talk to Scrooge. There we go. All right, we got it. I'd like to order some items. Furniture. Let's arrange. Oh, we can't arrange by new. That's right. That's right. We'll have to scroll at the bottom. But thankfully, we're on mouse and keys, so I can just do this. Or I could have filtered by Starpath. 10,000 for the rainbow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get 10 of them. And then we have the new arch. I'm gonna just pick up like 10 of everything to start. The ship wheel. I don't think I'll need too many of those. I'll just get 4. Now the new bubble machine. I'm gonna get like 20 of them. I really like this thing. New table. Let's just get 4. Low table. Now, I do really like this table. I'm going to get 10. The gazebo, pretty expensive. They're really big. I don't think I'll need that many. I'm going to get 6. The pirate chair, 900. 6. The new crafting station, really like this. I'm going to get 10 of them. Oh, and now these I need a lot of. The coral, the new coral that goes in the water. This is like some of the best water decor we've ever seen. And I'm probably going to use it really heavily. So we'll go with 40 for now of this one. And it's 1,500. This one's 4,000. So for the bigger one, I don't know. I'm still probably going to get 40. I think that'll be a good starting point. So we have the new wall hooked lamp. I'll get 20 of them. New pirate chandelier. Wait, why are my snippet traps showing up in here? That's weird. Actually, just 10 of these I think should be fine. Wait. Did I actually buy it? Nah, that can't be right. No, it just makes the noise, but your coins don't go down. Okay, I was very curious about that. I'm just gonna get 1 more of these. Actually, I'll get 2 more because they do make pretty cool background items. They're really expensive though, 30,000 for the clam. The new bed. I'll get 2 more. Actually, I'll get 3 more, so I have 4 in total. Oh, and we didn't get to look at the new bed because it's indoors. So we also didn't look at the new wall lamp because it's indoors. But I think we did see the wall lamp in the pirate cabin. Or the captain's quarters, I should say. We'll get 6 of these. Now, this is really fun. Fishing trinkets light fixture. I think I'm going to get 20 of them. Okay, Scrooge, you made a lot of money off of me today. Oh, that's right. The companion rewards. I haven't bought any extras of these just yet. Kristen coming in with the resub. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. The channel member alert is super fun. Appreciate all of you guys that are members over here on YouTube, especially considering I've never streamed over here before. Yet a lot of you guys, yeah, I know I upload a lot of content, but a lot of you guys still carry the membership, and I appreciate that a lot. I'm planning on doing streams over here a bit more regularly. I just got to figure out like a good schedule. I would love to do maybe 1 to 2 streams over here a week. Maybe more, I don't know. Whoa. Oh, that's the new Forgotten chandelier. That looks super cool. I actually haven't bought like any of this stuff. Oh, and here's the Scrooge shop item I got. The only like new decor item I found. Jennifer's Journey. Hello.
Don't buy crafted items, especially on PS5 crashes.
It crashes?
Crying face emoji.
Oh. Yeah, mine just says invalid item. I was just surprised to see that there. I feel like this would be a really fun item to use for this week's challenge. Like the summer kind of vibe. I really love this nefarious table. Alright, that's everything. I don't know why I bought 5 incredible phones. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking. This alcove is really cool. Or 7, like, cat, like, wall decors. I don't know why I did that. Oh, here's the treehouse ladder door. I haven't even placed this yet, but yeah, that's pretty cool that you can have a ladder as a door. I'll get a few of those. All right. We're pretty stocked up. I think we're looking good. Coffee and Calico. Oh, hey, Mom, welcome. Good to see you. I know you, so for you guys here on YouTube, I don't think my mom does Twitch very much, but yeah, guys, say hello to my mom. I don't think, I don't know if a lot of you guys have met her. Now, if you've been here since the Facebook days, you do know my mom. But some of you guys that have joined in the past, like, year or so, you probably haven't. So say hello, say hello. Welcome, Mom, welcome. Good to see you. All right. So very cool, very cool. We picked up all the new stuff. Let me swap over. We're going to go back to my little Buccaneer fit. And I'm going to go look at some of the indoor items because we haven't checked those out just yet. Look at everybody saying hi, Mom. That's so sweet. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Everybody's being nice and welcoming for Mama here. Nessa. Welcome, Nessa. All right, let's see. Let's see. Where should I go? Which room should I go to check these out? My house is really unorganized. I mean, the first several floors are, but like once we get into the top regions, it's kind of all over the place. I do think I have some empty rooms on the top floor. Maybe this one. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I want to check out the new wall decor and the new door. Let's look at the new door first. This ladder door. Now, I know this is not a Starpath item, but it's still new from this update, so I want to see how that looks. Oh, it's cool that it kind of cuts into the wall here. Very nice. Let's add the new pirate wallpaper and pirate floor as well. So pirate, oh wow, dude, that looks really good. Okay, cool. And for the floor, do the pirate deck floor. Yeah, that's nice. The only thing is, I wish the floor you chose would go all the way under the ladder as well, but it's not the worst. Not too big of a deal. All right. The new stove. We've already seen that outside, though, but it does look good indoors. Ooh, this is Way cooler than I was expecting. Let's put one of these in each corner. Okay, nice. Now we have the new crafting station. I'm going to put that over here. We're going to make a little pirate room. Oh, wow. These actually cast light? No way. That looks really good. My next pirate snap might actually be indoors. I almost always do them outside, but I don't know. This is really fun. Yeah, that looks so good. Nice warm light. Very cool. So here's the new bed. We'll just set that like off to the side for now. We'll put it back here. And here's the new chandelier. I do wish this casts light. That's my one issue with the chandelier. Most of the chandeliers do. And what I mean is, if I go to ceiling... This one's not doing it right now. This one does. Like, wherever you put it, you know, you can see it glowing on the back wall. So you'll get that nice warm light off of it. And so does the Chandelier of the Deep. This one's also pretty good. You can see the floor lighting up. You can see the walls lighting up here. So yeah, with the new chandelier, it doesn't seem to cast light quite as good as some of these other ones. Yeah, if you put it up against the wall, there's like no extra color. But it's still a really fun item. I mean, it looks good. I just wish it had a little bit of light casting. I think that would be nice. I'm really glad that the lanterns do, though. The wall lanterns look awesome. We can put this ore right here. And let's throw the little ship wheel as like a little decoration. We'll just put it back here by the bed. Alright, now we got the table. Oh, let's do the table and the, like, the chair, the throne, little pirate throne. We'll put that here. And we got our table. Oh, wait, what's blocking it? Oh, it might be this. It might be this. Yeah, that's what it was. That's kind of surprising, though, because it's just a chair. I'm surprised it won't allow placement under. It's kind of tall. I guess that's why. All right. Any other pirate things indoors that we haven't looked at? Yeah, I think we checked out everything. Okay, very cool. Can lounge. I love that we can open camera mode now. In, whoops. In seated mode here. Very nice. Okay. Fun. Yeah, I love all the new stuff. The ladder door is pretty cool. All right. Now, with that, we've checked out all the new Starpath stuff. I guess maybe now we'll level some companions, since we do have a little bit of extra time on our hands. So, where are we at on companions here? I got all my sunbirds. You know, someone earlier was saying they feel like having more companions leveled up gives you a higher pickup bonus. I haven't tested that myself. Been very curious about it. I kind of want to equip a sunbird and go pick some flowers and see what happens. See how many they duplicate. So my favorite flowers would be the luminescence. So we're going to try with those. Yeah, Gucci, the ladder's a door. A few people were, like, really confused about that. I actually had somebody in the Twitch stream that was like, hey, I got that ladder from Peter, and it's not showing in my inventory. Any advice? And I didn't know what it was, so I was like, I don't know. I was like, it might be something different than you think. And they ended up figuring out that it was a door. But yeah, the ladder door's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. All right. flower. I'm so glad we can actually get flower duplicates now. Yeah, go ahead and pick that up for me, little guy. So I have all my sunbirds at level 5, so if having multiple companions at level 5 does boost their likelihood to duplicate, I don't know, I feel like they would have duplicated by now. Maybe I'll just let him pick them up. Give me extra flowers, bro. Maybe he's mad that I haven't pet him yet today. There he goes. Alright, we got one. I mean, I'm happy to get extra flowers at all, to be honest. Because we've never been able to. Matt Al Murphy said, is Max the only companion that picks up sticks? So, only dogs, but there is another dog. So, if you go to your companions, the footstool dog from Beauty and the Beast also picks up sticks. So, Max and the footstool. Now, it is rather unfortunate that the only way to duplicate sticks right now in the game requires a paywall. Like, you either have to buy the footstool dog or buy Max. Unless you get the moonstones from Dreamsnaps or something, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a paywall. But, yeah, if you want to duplicate sticks or get bonus sticks, you have to spend moonstones on either the footstool dog or Max. Which, personally, with sticks being a basic Valley resource, I do think they should add a free dog to the game. Just for people that bought the game but don't have the moonstones. I think that would be fair. I would love to see Pluto added to the game for that. Like, just in a nice free dog. Because if you look at all the other Valley resources, all the other basic Valley resources can be picked up by basic Valley companions. You know, except for sticks, which is the one thing people really wanted to be able to duplicate, thanks to things like Darkwood. So, I would love to see a little change there, or at least just like one free companion would be really nice. John Park with the sub. Welcome, John. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. All right, let's grab, yeah, we're going to grab... Dude, there are a lot of people here for our first YouTube stream. This is actually crazy. I did not expect it to be this busy today, especially with this being our first stream. So, yeah, that's amazing, you guys. Thank you so much for coming through. So many friends. So many friends are here. All right. If Pluto isn't walking around like Max, I'm going to be upset. Yeah, the way Max prances is really fun. Now, we picked up some flowers. Let me switch. We're going to start leveling another companion. I think that's what we're going to do for the remainder of the stream here. Is just some companion leveling. I'm basically just going down the list right now. So I got my sunbirds. We got my squirrels here. And I started the squirrels. A lot of these guys are at level 2. Now, I do have like some random ones at level 5. Because I was testing that in the companion leveling video. So the Phoenix, the Fiery Raven, and a handful of Storybook Veil companions. You know what? I kind of want to level Storybook Veil companions because they will duplicate snippets, and that's the main way I level. We already have the Brown Owl leveled up. I'm going to let you guys pick which Storybook Veil companion would you guys like me to focus on. So we have the Pegasus, the Owls, and I actually don't have all of them. I need to unlock the rest of them. And the dragons. I think you guys are probably going to pick dragons. I only have one dragon to level right now, which is the blue one. I don't see the companion items in my Scrooge list, says Dreamer. I don't know. Everybody loves dragons. They won the public survey. So I figured dragon would probably win. Yeah. Well, I only have one dragon to level, so we'll get him leveled up pretty quickly. So yeah, let's grab a dragon. I think I've already leveled the scholarly dragon. Yeah, scholarly dragon. Oh, no, I haven't. Well, he duplicates ore, though, so we're not going to do him just yet. We're going to do the blue one, because we want to duplicate some snippets. I need to unlock the other ones. But yeah, let's go to our companion leveling area. So we're going to head over to the Wild Woods here. Not surprised at all that the dragons won. Samantha says, I go wherever Senpai goes. Oh, thank you, Samantha. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Also, Samantha, let me know if you would like to be a moderator here on YouTube as well. Because I know you've been doing a great job modding for us on Twitch for quite a while. All right. I love this way of leveling because it's going to be so helpful for Storybook magic. It does cost a lot of Storybook magic to make these initially. I'd love to help with the YouTube modding. Okay. Yeah, I'll add you. I'll add you as a mod on here too. I'll add you to the mod chat in Discord. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I did build a few more snippet lures. I built a few more. We have, you know, we have quite a few now. Maybe that's what we can do today is make more. Oh, wow, he just duplicated a lot of snippets. That's awesome. Look at all these bonus snippets. Let's go. Is it just me, or is this, like, immensely satisfying? Like, the sound it makes when you catch, like, a bunch of snippets and, like, all the little ribbits, like, I just really like it. But I will say, I like the sound the demon snippets make a lot more. Like, I really like the little squeak they make when you catch them. Let me get this frog here, too. And we got one runner. Okay. Oh, wait. Hello? Yeah, somebody told me Maleficent was walking around their valley. Are you supposed to be out and about? I feel like... No, I can't talk to her. Yeah, I feel like you're not supposed to be walking around. Well, they probably had to add her in this update, considering we will be getting her. I don't think she's supposed to be here. But... here she is. She doesn't look too happy about it, to be honest. Hey, it's okay, buddy. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you on July 9th, right? Okay, take it easy. Alright. Yeah, I can't talk to her, but there she is. Can you... Oh, that's a good question! Let me go back and check. That is a good question. I'd love to see her photo reaction. She stays on the map, too. Alright. Snippy. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Left Shark. I think that could be really cool. Get a load of this. Get a load of this lady. So, she doesn't appear to want to do anything for the camera. But she does walk up to it, at least. Oh, it looked like she was about to emote, and then it canceled for some reason. Like, watch her arm. See? Her arm comes up, and it's like she's about to do an animation, then she jerks it back down. Like she's resisting. She's resisting the urge to participate in anything right now. And it makes a noise when I try to talk to her, but I can't. Okay. Stone cold? Yeah. Wait, what did I miss? Where does she come from, Samantha? She's literally just walking around my veil. Well, she was added in this update as a character because we will unlock her after July 9th when the update comes out. So she had to be added with the Peter Pan update. Probably all the stuff in Storybook Vale has already been coded into the game. It's probably just locked right now. Or they might do another update for more stuff. I don't know. But yeah, she's definitely strolling around. All right. Let's go get some demons. Whatever her animation is, Duchess, she cancels it if you watch her. So when you look at her, if you saw, she didn't even touch her staff, and you can see her hand clip back down the moment she does. So when she walks up to the camera, she starts to raise her hand. She doesn't touch her staff, and then her hand just jerks that back down by her side. So I don't think that's even an animation. She's just standing there. So it won't play the animation yet, I don't think. Level 5 already. Look at that. Alright. Well, he's done. And we're going to go and get these snippets too. Let's switch out for another companion here. Yeah, I can hit level 5 now just by catching snippets. Gotta wait for them to restock, but still pretty cool. Yeah, my Rainbow Fox is already level 5 as well. I want to make more snippet traps, though. Some people have, like, a crazy amount. Let's go with... Let's do a Pegasus. All right, nice. Now, while we wait for the snippet traps to refill, we're gonna go harvest some fruit trees, and then I think I'm gonna collect more. I can't find Maleficent's Macklin. Yeah, she might not show up for everybody. She's not supposed to be here. So if you do see her, I think it's more of a bug. This is the first time I've seen her, but I have had a lot of people tell me they've seen Maleficent running around or walking around in their valley. So she might not show up for you. Because she's not supposed to be in the game yet. So I think it's unintended, so you might not see her. I really can't resist catching a snippet when I see one. Like, it's so hard. I'm really glad snippet hunting is now actually, like, very viable and useful, thanks to companion leveling. I mean, it's always been useful to make Storybook magic. I just haven't really needed much Storybook magic. Speaking of which, we should craft more Storybook magic today because I have so many snippets right now. There we go. Oh, we got a little spam pick here. Nice. Okay. Now, these little cooler boxes, I think... This one's snippets. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we have a lot of green frog snippets. I think this one is just stuff I've picked up while, like, collecting that I want to keep. Everything else gets sold. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, and I think one of these has red chests from leveling companions. Which one is it? Oh, I actually might have taken all of those away. Oh, here they are. Okay. Yeah, these are just companion leveling chests. I don't really bother opening them because I don't get anything new. Teresa Shaw, there's a button called Smart Transfer. It's an option. And if the items you are transferring are already in the chest, you can transfer them all at once. So... Let me show you real quick. So I'm going to take like 2 green frogs, 1 blue bird, 1 blue demon, and 1 yellow bird. Now, if I organize my name, if you look at like down at the bottom of my screen, you have 2 options. One says Smart Transfer, one says Sort. So if you press Sort, you can organize the chest by type, name, value, or energy if it's food. Now, the other option, Smart Transfer, how it works is if there's anything in your inventory that is also in the chest, it moves it to the chest automatically. So if I press Y, all those snippets will move over to the chest because they're already in there. So yeah, smart transfer is very useful. I don't think I've collected snippets since I completed part 1. Thanks for giving me a reason not to ignore them. Lady, same thing. Same thing. I have not really touched snippet hunting in months. Like, when Storybook Part 1 came out, I did a lot of snippet hunting. But I only had, like, 1 or 2 of these lures. But once I started looking at companion leveling, I saw how beneficial catching snippets was, so I was like, man, if you combine that with lures, that's going to be absolutely crazy. So I started using them for that. But yeah, I was the same. I didn't really do much. I didn't really do much with them at all. And now, it is an investment, though, to make the lures, of course, because if we look at them, where are we at? Yeah. All the lures require Stygian mudkippers and various other resources, and then Storybook magic. But they're only 500 Storybook magic apiece. And once you invest that 500, it is so easy. Like, right now I have 1,750 green frog snippets. And for every 100, I can make 1,500 Storybook magic. So, you can get your Storybook magic back so fast. Not to mention, it is a great time to stockpile snippets. Because when Storybook Vale Part 2 comes out, you're probably going to need them for the new puzzles and new quests and all kinds of things. So yeah, super useful. I just wish the lures would give you snippet memories, says Gucci. That is a good point. That is a good point. Yeah, if the snippet lures gave you memories, that I would probably be done with all my snippet hunting memories right now. I do think I have collected a good bit of the memories. Oh, and speaking of memories, my goodness, dude, the change to memories this update is so good. Tiger! Thank you. Tigers are cool. Coming in with the super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate the support over here on YouTube. This is my first ever YouTube live stream, and you guys have just come out and shown a lot of love and support, and I really appreciate that. The super chats mean a lot, so again, thank you very, very much. Alright, there we go. I play on Switch, and I didn't get Storybook Vale yet. I don't want to overwhelm myself. Should I get it when I just start out with Dreamlight Valley? Honestly, Matt Al, that depends on how you want to go about it. There's so much to do in just the base game. You really don't need to dive into a DLC right away. And if I were new to the game, or if I was going to recommend a DLC for a new player, honestly, Storybook Vale has a better... When you compare Rift in Time and Storybook Vale, Storybook Vale has better music, better biomes, a better story, and yeah, I like the environment a lot more. But a Rift in Time is probably what I would recommend first, because it has better utility. Time bending is one of the most useful professions in the entire game, and ancient machines are just incredibly helpful. So, now if you, maybe Storybook Vale would be better to get right now because of FOMO, because on July 9th, everyone's going to be playing it and streaming it and enjoying it. And if you want to play along with the community, Storybook Vale might be good to get. But, again, if you're new to the game, you really don't have to worry about a DLC just yet. There's just so much to do in Dreamlight Valley compared to what there was when it first released for early access. I couldn't even imagine being a new player now just because there's so many realms, so many villagers, so many quests. Like, I feel like I would never catch up. But that's part of the joy, is that there's plenty to do. Like, you're not gonna get bored. You're gonna have a lot to enjoy. But if you are worried about getting overwhelmed, like if you already feel like there's too much to do, and if it would genuinely like stress you out to have even more, I would hold off and just enjoy the game. And whenever you get to a point to where you're like, you know what, I want to see new biomes, I want to see new places, I want to get new characters, then at that point I would consider a DLC. So, it just depends. It depends on how you want to approach it. Having the DLCs is beneficial, though, because this is the absolute fastest way to level companions. So if you were... but it takes some grinding to get here, though. So even if you did get Storybook Veil, getting the resources you would need to get all of these snippet lures, you would need to have a lot of mining companions. The reason I mainly make the fairy tale ones is because they're so easy to craft if you have a lot of mining buddies. And the reason why, if we look at the lures, the basic fairy trap here, they all take 1 Sticky and Mudkipper, and they all take 500 Storybook Magic. But aside from that, this one takes Magma, which is a mining resource, Petrified Wood, which is a mining resource, and Volcanic Rock, which is a digging resource. I have a ridiculous amount of Volcanic Rock because I used to do a bunch of digging with potions to get all the memories. And especially when there was a Starpath coming, I did a ton of digging to, like, stack memories on the ground so I can finish the Starpath quickly. And now, because of that, I have, like, a silly amount of Volcanic Rock. And then for Magma and Petrified Wood, I have 25 mining buddies in my game. So anytime I'm mining, I always get +9 of the last item out of the node. But if I use a potion, I get +9 of every item out of the node. So that allows me to stock up Petrified Wood really fast, and also Magma really fast. So this one's the easiest one for me to craft, the basic fairy lure. Now for the Olympic one, this one's kind of a pain. Marble is also a mining resource, but it doesn't come out of the nodes very much. Like, even if you use potions, and even if you use mining buddies, the problem is Mythopia spawns so many things out of the mining nodes. There's just more variety to the nodes there, so it makes it a lot harder to get the marble. Whereas Petrified Wood is pretty common in the bind because the bind nodes don't spawn as much. They spawn coal, they spawn topaz, they spawn Petrified Wood, they spawn iron, and they spawn opal. So, like, 5 things. Whereas I feel like Olympia spawns more than that. I could be wrong. It could be the same amount, but for some reason, I just don't get a lot of marble. Like, I struggle with marble, even with 25 mining buddies. And then for the fall traps, these are a big pain to make because they require moss. And there's no good way. Like, whereas I can use mining potions to get a ton of magma and a ton of the other resources, moss and pine cones, you just kind of have to find and forage. And there are no potions to, like, make foraging more efficient. I mean, now we do have pets that can help with foraging, but... And you do have villagers that'll help with foraging as well, if they have the profession, but, yeah. I'm just able to make way more of these fairy lures than I am of the others. And if you have a lot of mining buddies and stock up on Volcanic Rock, these are by far the easiest ones to craft, in my opinion. At least for my playstyle, for, like, how I have my villagers set up. When we got cross save, I got the bundle with the Veil for PS5, only because it was on sale ahead of Part 2. Yeah, it is a good time to get it, lady. That's a good point. What picks up moss, I wonder? What pets? You know, I don't even know if pets will, actually. I have no idea. They might not. I mean, we have a lot of pets that pick up forageables, but I don't think they'll pick up moss. I mean, even for forageables, it's like they just pick up, like, they'll either pick up spices or they'll pick up sweets. Now, ravens, pets that pick up soil, might duplicate moss. I don't know. I mean, I know moss isn't soil, but it would be cool if something gave more moss. Maybe we should try that at some point. Because soil, I feel like that's not very helpful. There's only, like, you know, the 2 main types. But these ones that pick up soil might also pick up other digging resources as well. I haven't tested it. I'd have to mess with it to see. Oh, yeah, the water elemental hair, Demi. It is really nice. The only sad thing is taking a picture of it never does it justice. All right, let's clear these lures again. They're not all the way stocked, so this Pegasus probably won't hit level 5 right now. But we can at least get a few. Harley! Hey, thank you!
If you drop one flower from a stack in your inventory and duplicate it in furniture mode, your companion will collect and give you bonus flowers.
No way. Okay, I gotta try that. That is a game changer. Thank you so much, not only for the super chat, but for the very, very useful advice. Yeah, we're gonna try that next. I'm about to go pick up some flowers from my house. That is awesome. Thank you, Harley. Thank you. And again, really appreciate the super chat as well. You know, this is, like I said before, this is my first time on YouTube Live, and you guys have been so supportive and loving over here, and so many people came out to show support. It really means a lot. All right. Already level 4. Nice. Yeah, we got to try that flower trick. That's a game changer. I might never have to worry about luminescent flowers ever again, thanks to that. Yo, Tonks! Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Where's the alert? The alert hasn't popped up yet for that one. Also, that's a cute little GIF. I've never even seen Super Chat before. That was a Twitch follow. Somebody just followed over on Twitch. It has a different sound effect, so I know. But yeah, I've, this is my first time, like, seeing any of this stuff on YouTube. So, I didn't even really know how Super Chats worked exactly. I didn't know you could attach little pictures to them. That's fun. And thank you so much, Tonks. Thank you so much for the very, very generous dono there. Y'all are spoiling me over here on YouTube right now. We also have, like, so many people here. I mean, I was already pretty impressed with the fact that we had like 300 at near the beginning of the stream, but now we're like close to 700 friends in this stream. It's wild. But yeah, I really appreciate it, you guys. Thanks again for coming out. Okay. Now, and to think I was nervous about going on YouTube. It's so fun seeing you geek out on YouTube features. Yeah, I'm such a noob over here. Like, I have no idea, you know, what I'm doing. That's why I was so nervous. I was so nervous today because I knew I was going to be going live here for the first time. And it's funny because I've been, you know, a full-time content creator now for over 5 years. I've streamed, I don't know how many hours, but new things do make me nervous. Like, if I'm doing something for the first time, you know, I get a little anxious. So I was, like, super stressed earlier this morning, like making sure everything was set up properly. But so far, everything has like flowed very smoothly. Everything has just been smooth sailing. No blips in the stream, no issues with alerts, and you know, everybody's here and chilling and talking, and it's just been wow. You know, like I did not expect it to be this busy or this wild. So again, just really appreciate it, you guys. Oh, Heather, thank you, Heather. Heather coming in with another very generous dono here. $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Tonks. Thank you so much, Heather. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the love. Also, that's super cute. Is that like a corgi? Heather said that's fair, Sabai, but you're doing a great job. Well, thank you. I try. I mean, I feel like I'm decent when it comes to streaming, you know, like I love chatting, and I feel like I try to have a fun plan so we can do something entertaining. It's so weird to hear you say my real name. What's weird to me is, like, I know who some of you guys are, like what your Twitch names are, but this reminds me. So, fun fact. Oh, it has to rain right now. When I first started live streaming, I actually streamed on Facebook Gaming for like the first 2 years of my streaming career. And Facebook Gaming actually used to be really nice, but it's not anymore, sadly. But, yeah, when it comes to broadcasting on Facebook, I got to know everybody's, like, first name and last name because everybody had their actual names. And that's the one downside to Twitch is everybody has, like, a different username, so it took me a while to figure out who's who. And I like being on, like, a name basis with people. Like, I don't know, it's I feel like there's a better connection when you can refer to people by their name. But that said, I know also you can have a username on YouTube as well. So if you don't want to be referred to by your real name, I know you can change it here too. What did I come inside for? Also, It does look like we do have one small problem with my YouTube alerts. For both Tonks and Heather, y'all's super chat notifications didn't show up, and I got to figure out why. I do have alerts on, and they're supposed to be bigger and louder at the 10, but they didn't trigger. I'll have to look into that after the stream. So yeah, sorry about that, you guys. Ella said I'm E-Sweetie. Well, that makes sense. Ella Sweet, E-Sweetie. Yeah. Hey, Shodan, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Welcome. Illusion said, I didn't think I'd be able to watch the YouTube live. Super happy. I play Dream Valley, and I watch your YouTube, and I used to watch your Twitch and play, but I haven't been able to watch recently. Well, nice to have you again, my friend. Thanks for dropping by. Do you guys remember why we came into my house? We were gonna... Oh, flowers. We want to try that flower duplication. So, apparently... let me scroll up. Who told us about this? One of you guys... It was Harley. Harley said if you drop one flower from a stack in your inventory and then duplicate it in furniture mode, your companion will collect the flowers and give you bonus flowers. So, yeah, it was Harley that told us that, and now we are about to do it. So, very excited because I really need more luminescent flowers. And, yeah, this is going to be awesome. So, green ones are the ones I really need the most. I only have like 18 of them. So, let's grab some of those. And let's grab... You know what? Let's just grab each color here. We're going to grab like 2 stacks of each color. Here we go. I think that's everything. So now let's equip... Also, being able to have companions inside is really fun. That was one thing that always bothered me because... For Dreamsnaps, at least, the way you pose is so important. And never being able to use companion poses inside was really sad. I'm going to use Dinah because she's cute. I love cats. If this is your first time watching me stream, I know it's the first time for a lot of you guys because you might not come over to Twitch. But one thing you'll learn about me is I am absolutely obsessed with cats. Like, I love cats. They are my favorite thing on the planet. And you'll meet my cat, too. I think he's napping right now. But yeah, cats are the best. Dogs are cool too. Don't get me wrong. I like dogs. I'm just a cat person. So to do this flower trick, let's go over here. That way we can... Why does it have to rain? This way we can keep an eye on my snippet lures and refill them. Now for this trick to work, do I have to stay in furniture mode when I duplicate? So what I'll do is I'll split... Oh, I have to switch to furniture mode anyway. Okay, split. And then... Split, drop 1. So that's blue, that's green. Then we got pink. They are probably going to patch this as well. So... Oh, I wonder if this works with wood. Have you guys tried it with anything else? If I can do this with dark wood, that's going to be insane. So now we just duplicate. And hopefully I'm doing this right. Yeah, there's no way they don't patch this. This is crazy. It'll probably get a patch on the 9th, I would imagine. I mean, maybe they won't. Maybe they'll just let it happen. Alright, and then get some reds. This is probably a little bit overkill here. I'm sorry. I'm taking a little while. Does YouTube have raids? Can you raid people here? Like, I know on Twitch, when I end my stream, I can, like, raid another creator. Is that a thing on YouTube, you guys? I don't even know. So now, once this is done, can I pick them up, or does Dinah have to pick them up for this to work? Will it work either way? And will it work with this many, or am I doing too much? I don't even know. All right, that's got to be good. Like, that's overkill. Okay. All right. Yeah, I've been to one. Okay. You can even raid on Twitch. Wait, you can... Wait, are you saying I can raid a Twitch streamer when I end my YouTube stream? That's pretty wild. I don't even know how to do a raid on here. So can I pick these up, or does Dinah have to? Well, I guess there's a limit to how many Dinah has to get at once. So, Cayenne, I'm not sure if I said your name right. I'm going to call you Kay. I'm going to call you Kay. So, a friend of mine here in the chat told me that if you use furniture mode to, like, if you get a stack of flowers, if you split one, and then go into furniture mode and duplicate from your inventory, that your companion will drop bonus flowers from the flowers you drop. Hey,
don't
Left
walk
Shark!
on purple impatient on floating island.
Wait, don't what? Yeah, Harley said if you drop one flower from a stack in your inventory and duplicate it in furniture mode, your companion will collect and give you bonus flowers. So that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to see if we can get some bonus flowers here. Also, Left Shark says, don't walk on the purple impatient on floating island. What happens if you walk on the... Wait, there's a purple impatient on the floating island? Do you get stuck on it? And also, can I pick these up, or do I have to let Dinah pick them all up? That's my other question for you guys. And, are they duplicating the flowers? We'll see. The companion won't do a duplication until they finish their queue. You freeze and can't move any longer? Weird. I don't even think I've been to Floating Island this update yet. Chelsea, hello, hello. Dinah has to pick them up. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you. So Harley and Natasha said Dinah has to pick them up. So maybe I shouldn't have dropped this many. Poor Dinah. Okay, well, I guess I can talk to you guys while this happens. So, yeah, how you doing, guys? We're just going to be hanging back and letting Dinah do her job. So, yeah, good times. You can teleport down and glitch. But Purple Impatient, I know I'm not saying that flower right either. Oh, Natasha, that's you? You're Sour Patch Kid? Okay, hello, hello. Courtney said you missed when I said this last time, but I would like to request hoarding merch. Hoarding merch? Merch for my cat? That would be nice. Well, you guys have also asked me for a Dreamsnap calendar. Like a calendar with, like, my Dream Snaps. I thought that was a really fun idea. I don't have much in terms of, like, merch, but I would love to make hoardy stuff. If I would rather Horton become famous than me, you know. I would rather my cat get all the love. If I do make hoarding merch, all sales from hoarding merch will go to giving hoarding more cat trees and toys. Dutch said give her lots of pets afterwards. Yeah, I'm working her pretty hard. I'm really interested to see how many flowers she gives us. I should not have placed this many flowers. This is overkill. I should have just done the green ones. I didn't know if I could pick them up too. So I kind of went a little heavy. Sorry, Dinah. Courtney said I would eat up Horty merch. We would love Horty merch. Maybe Horton will come in here later, and you guys can meet him. Cats are the supreme life form. Truest thing ever said. That's why the ancient Egyptians worshipped cats. I mean, cats are just... I mean, what really gets me with cats is they're like simultaneously the cutest, most lovable, adorable creatures on the planet and the most murderous, mischievous killing machines ever made or created or evolved or whatever you want to say. And that just blows my mind. Like, how can something be so deadly with like insanely high reaction time, but at the same time you just want to squish its little cheeks because it's so cute and you love it so much? Martha, yeah, our cat gets spoiled. We're just going to live in a Horton cat cave, says Jordan. Hi, Jordy. Yeah, you know, yeah, we spoil the heck out of Horton. He has toys everywhere. When we first adopted him, a whole bunch of people asked me for like a mailing address and mailed so many toys. But the problem is Horty gets bored. He has a very high prey drive. He's super hyper. He's an orange cat, so he's feisty. And yeah, he gets super playful, but he gets really bored really fast with his toys. I actually need to buy him some new stuff because he's got like probably 50 different cat toys to choose from, but right now he's bored of all of them. So I think I'm going to get him there's a little motorized ball with like a tail on the back. I've seen like ads for. I have 2 motorized cat balls for him, but they don't have a tail. I think if it had a tail, he would like it more. You got tigers and lions, and then you got your average orange cat. You know what's funny is if you change the pitch on like on a tiger or a lion's roar, it sounds just like a meow. Like when they go, oh, it's like they're just big meows. It's just a big meow. His favorite toys aren't even toys. Yeah, that's the funny thing. His favorite things to play with would be Q-tips. There's these seeds, like on a chew toy he has that he really likes to bat around. And then these dad joke scrolls. He loves these. But yeah, his favorite toys aren't even toys. He likes bottle caps too. He loves a bottle cap. Is it just me or the cactus flowers now bigger? I don't know. I'll look at him. Mr. Left Shark. I'll see. Madam Murphy said if you lived in ancient Egypt and were allergic to cats, would you be seen as cursed? Dang. Probably with the way they worship cats. Like, if being around a cat made you sick, they'd probably, like, no one would trust you, I feel like. I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, Lightspark Daniel. What's up, my friend? I see Daniel commenting on most of my videos. We've talked so many times in the comments. Great to see you in the live stream, Daniel. Daniel said cats are awesome. There is something nice about knowing when they show love and affection. It is because they want to, and they are choosy about it. Yes. I feel so happy. Like, my heart feels lighter, and I just feel like my chest feels light, and my heart feels good whenever Horty, like, just wants to come give me love. And it just makes me happy. Also, he gets super excited when I get up in the morning because he wants to play. And whenever I finish streaming, he gets super excited. And my friends that watch me on Twitch will tell you he has a routine. And I usually stream from like 3 to 6. And if it's like 6:30 or 7 and I'm not done, he gets really impatient. He'll start like trying to chomp my ankles, and he'll get up and he'll knock my camera over. He's so funny. Are you going to regularly stream on YouTube on Saturdays? Fairy Girl, I want to figure that out. As of right now, I don't have like a set schedule that I'm going to be doing. Saturday is usually one of my editing days. But what I could do is I could take a day off from streaming on like Friday instead, or like on a Thursday, and make that an editing day, which would be good because then I can have a video ready by Saturday. And then I could do the streams on Saturday if you guys like this. It looks like there's a lot of people that are able to come by on Saturdays, so, which is funny because typically for me, on Saturdays, Twitch is like really slow. So that's why Saturday's the day I don't stream on Twitch, because it's my slowest day. But I mean, people have continued to pour into the stream here like the whole time. Like, it's actually crazy. I did not expect there to be this many people here. I mean, this is like far more people than I see on Twitch, honestly. It's wild. The stream be popping? Yeah, it is. I mean, it is a debut stream, too. I don't think it will be this busy every time. But considering it's like my first ever YouTube stream, I think it's a special event. So I don't know if it will always be this busy. But yeah, if Saturdays are good for you guys, if that's like a good date. Now, I will say I won't be able to stream on the Saturday at the end of this month, sadly. Because Pokemon Go Fest is happening. So I think that's the 28th, 29th, somewhere around there. So I will be attending locally. I'm not going to the actual Go Fest in Jersey. But I do play Pokemon Go on occasion, and I really don't want to mess Go Fest. A good friend of mine is coming to play with me. There's a big park where like hundreds of people play here in my area. So I think that's next weekend. So next weekend, I will not be streaming on Saturday. So yeah, if you want to get back into a Fairy Girl, the best time to get back into it is Go Fest. That's like the best rewards. So yeah, I like Pokemon Go. It's fun. It gets me out of the house. It gets me riding my bike. And I haven't played much this year. I've been too busy editing, too busy with content. But I don't want to miss Go Fest. So I'll probably play on Go Fest. Her Shelf said, I'm so confused. Let me know what's confusing you. Maybe I can help. Yeah, Courtney, I know that's you. Courtney, okay. I figured. Celestia Luna says, Saturday YouTube streams, yes, please. So, like I said, next weekend I won't be able to do a Saturday stream, but maybe we'll do them every weekend after that. And since so many of you guys came out to show love and support, I definitely will, you know, this was like a test. This was to see how a YouTube stream would go for us. And to see because a lot of people have requested it, and I wanted to give you guys what you've been asking for and see how it went. And it's went insanely good. It's went really, really well. So, you know, I would love to make it a regular thing. Heather said, I also prefer YouTube. The only reason I haven't done it until now is because I'm just so new to it. I've never messed with it before. How do you find local Pokemon Go Fest? Oh, Random Exploring Awakening here. So if you open the Pokemon Go app, let me walk you through it real quick while we let Dinah pick up these flowers. When you open your app, there's a GPS icon in the top right-hand corner. And if you click on that icon, it should open Campfire. Let me double check. There's an app called Campfire you can download. Yeah, there it is. So there's this little icon. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right here. And if you select the GPS icon, it's going to open up like a map of your area. And it'll open an app. You can download an app called Campfire. And see, if I open mine, it shows the local event for my area. Depending on where you are. If you're... Oh my god. That is actually crazy. So yeah, you'll just need to download the Campfire app. And then when you're in your phone, click on the GPS icon, in the app that is. When you're in the Pokemon Go app, click the GPS icon, and it'll open Campfire, and you can look for events around you. That was cool. It did take a while, though. So I don't think it's that broken. Because oh, we got to switch companions. Because it does take a while for... But if you, like, set a bunch of flowers out and then walk away from the game, that's great. Like, now I can finally get plenty of the flowers I needed. So, yeah, we got a lot from that. That's really cool. Daniel, thank you for the super chat, my friend.
Thanks for amazing content.
Well, thank you for always engaging with me. Thank you for always commenting and always being a part of the channel. I appreciate it a lot. It's really great to finally meet a lot of you guys for the first time. Or at least in a live stream, that is. Okay. Let's switch companions. We're going to level up somebody else. I wonder if I should just move down the list here. What's with the weird sky glitch in the background? That's strange. I might just do the other Storybook Veil companions. Well, we almost had Baby Pegasus to 5, so let's get Pegasus to 5. So satisfying. I want that. It's nice that they also duplicate the snippets while you're leveling them too. I do wish companions started giving you duplicates before level 4 though, because most of the time you level them up, they don't give you any extra. Also, like Tia or Gucci said earlier, I do really wish that we got memories from this. But it's already kind of overpowered, so I get it. I get it. There we go. Level 5. Figaro works for fish for me. Also had... Wait. You can duplicate dream shards with companions? You said R2 duplicated them? Okay, we're doing that next. Because that could be the best way to get Dreamlight ever. That's actually crazy. I know it'll take a while, but that's wild. Will you be naming your companions? Probably. I haven't really... I mean, I named these two Pinky and Dinky, but that's about it. I will try to come up with some names for them, but yeah, I don't have too many names right now planned. But yeah, I probably will. Yeah, we got to test that R2 for Dream Shards. That's insane. I think this will get patched though, guys. So if you want to take advantage of this trick, I do not think the devs are going to leave this as it is. It might even get patched when July 9th rolls around and we get the next update. So yeah, if you intend to get a bunch of extra duplicates from your companions, you might want to take advantage of it while you can. Let's do this Pink Pegasus next. Once we clear our snippet traps, we're going to try Dream Shards. Companion Shards. Hey, Jesse coming in with the sub. Welcome to the channel, Jesse. Great to have you. Great to have you. Courtney said you should do a poll for companion names. Yeah, we can do that in a future stream if you'd like. We don't have a whole lot of time left here today. So I want to focus on testing the companion duplications that you guys are bringing up. And then, yeah, on a future stream, maybe I'll let you guys name my companions. We can also host, like, a voting session in Discord as well. Oh, and I think my chatbot should work here in the YouTube chat. If you type !Discord, it should give you a link to my Discord, unless I didn't get it set up right, but it might work. I don't know. Hey, Oscar! Hello, my friend! Oscar's here, you guys. Hey, Sabai, I'm glad caught you. I wanted to wish you well for your first YouTube live. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Great to see you, Oscar. Yeah, it's been quite a day. Yeah. Oh, it did work. Okay, yeah, there it goes. So it just takes a second. So Samantha put Discord in chat. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for coming by, Oscar. Yeah, I was pretty nervous today. Pretty nervous about going live on YouTube for the first time, which is funny because I've been streaming for so long. But, I don't know, new things can be a little scary. And I didn't really know what to expect, but it's been so amazing today. It's been an amazing stream. I'll probably make Saturday streams a regular thing. Now, like I said, for next week, I'll be doing Pokemon Go Fest, so sadly I won't be I won't be here on next Saturday, but maybe we can stream on like Thursday instead or something. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But after that, I'll try to make Saturdays like a regular thing, unless there's a reason I can't that weekend. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind streaming a couple times a week on YouTube. Okay, let's see. Yeah, YouTube Live is fun. We're going to get a few more snippets, and then we're going to try to use R2 to make bonus Dream Shards. Hang on a sec. I got some kind of little notification on my YouTube dashboard here. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Okay. Is the stream lagging for you guys? I got a little error message on my YouTube dashboard here. Said something about the stream not being smooth. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if it's lagging for you guys or anything. It's fine for me at the moment. No issues on my end. Huh. Maybe it was like a quick little blip. Again, very new to YouTube, so not familiar with, you know, exactly how things operate on this end. It's all good here. Was a little laggy for a moment, but fine now, says Shodan. Okay. Must have been just like maybe just like a brief moment. Bad connection or something for a second. I mean, hey, even if we do encounter like a tiny bit of lag, it's been pretty smooth for most of the stream, so can't complain. All right, there we go. Now, I'm going to go grab some dream shards, and we're going to try R2. Imagine a companion could duplicate Storybook magic. Heather, you can use snippets to craft Storybook magic. So, essentially, they can. So, whenever I use a Storybook Veil companion and I clear my snippet traps, they duplicate a ton of snippets. And every snippet is worth 15 Storybook magic. So, essentially, they do. So some people aren't aware that you can craft Storybook magic from snippets. But if we go down here, you know, I have 856 green frogs, and if I take 99 of them, I can make 1,485 Storybook magic. So in a way, they can duplicate Storybook magic. Ever since I made these snippet traps, I've just been loading up on the Storybook magic. I spent a lot to make them. I think I got all the way down to like... I got all the way down to... I don't know. Like 10,000. I had only 10,000 Storybook magic left. I don't know what I'm at now. Probably close to 50. Heather! Thank you, Heather.
This has been a great stream. Thank you for all you do.
Aw, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the kind words. And again, thank you so much for the super chat as well. It's been really fun. It's been really fun today, learning the ins and outs of YouTube and seeing how everything works over here. And again, I'm just really thankful that so many of you guys came by and hung out today. I didn't really know what to expect for my first YouTube live, but it wasn't this. I wasn't expecting us to have like 800 people in here hanging out. That's like just so wild. But yeah, I really appreciate it, you guys. Thanks for giving me your time. And thanks for appreciating all the work that goes into the content. It means a lot. Okay, Dream Shards is the next focus. We're going to grab some shards. So let's put these flowers away for now. Yeah, pretty cool. We were able to duplicate several flowers. But now, the real test. Because I'm low on Dream Shards. I used a bunch of my shards to make... recently, I used a bunch of shards to make Dreamlight. So I'm pretty low on them. So we're going to try R2 for that. Oh, no, I don't think it's 800. My bad. 800 people have come by total. So we had like... Our total views was 855 so far, is what I was saying. Our concurrent views right now are 211. So our total amount of viewers for the day has been 857. So over 800 people have come by. So yeah, that's my bad. Not 800 people in the stream, but so far the stream has seen about 800 people drop in. Or, you know, some of those people would be leaving and coming back too. So that's probably not completely accurate. But a lot of people have came by today. Oh, we need to equip R2 first. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, he's already on a mission. Look at him. And I don't know if I messed it up when I did that, so I'm going to do that again. I'm just going to pick that up. I'm going to drop one. Shodan said I watched a few of your videos before you got recommended once you started streaming. I guess I'm staying now. Nice. Well, thanks for chilling with us. The only downside to this is that it does take a while to get them all placed. I wonder if it's faster on mouse and key. I might do that. Yeah, I feel like this is a little faster. But yeah, I think I was looking at the wrong thing when I was looking at the viewer count. So our total count in the stream right now is like 219. But YouTube also gives me a metric for how many views the stream has gotten so far. So we've been live for 1 hour and 56 minutes. So we've had a lot of people stop by today. It's not too far off from our Twitch count, like, and also this is a very special event, I feel, because it's my first ever YouTube stream, so I don't think it'll always be this busy, but who knows, maybe it will be. Maybe it'll get busier too, I don't know. But yeah, I would love to do regular YouTube streams with you guys. Alright, that should be enough. It's gonna take a while for R2 to pick all these up. Where's that number? Confused me too. Yeah, like I'm definitely, I got a lot to learn about the way YouTube works over here. Got a lot to learn. Herself said this is satisfying to watch. I like the sound too. It's like some Dreamlight Valley ASMR. Levison is just chilling in front of my house. Yeah, Zombie. She was walking around in my veil earlier. It's funny, like, you can't talk to her. You know, at least R2 picks these up faster than... I feel like he's faster than Dino was at getting flowers. He's pretty quick. Justin, yep, I'm doing this as soon as I get off work. Yeah, finally, and here's the nice thing about this. You could set this up and then walk away and go have dinner or go watch TV. And while you're chilling, your companion does the work for you and duplicates the items. So, pretty cool. R2 brings me joy. We'll be doing this strict ASAP. R2 being speedy as heck. Yeah, he's fast. He don't mess around. I like R2's sounds, too. I know Star Wars was a little controversial coming to Dreamlight Valley, but I've always been very, very for it. Even when people disagreed, I was like, I don't know, man. I really like the idea of Star Wars in the game. If they do it right, it's going to be nice. And I think they did it really well. You can't talk to her as she wanders the valley? No, I haven't been able to speak to her. If you try to talk to her, it just makes like a little clicking, like a selection noise, but there's no dialogue. His little sound effects. He sounds so happy. Like, he's just happy to have a job. R2's always been a very productive little droid. Good little astro droid. Kristen, no lag here. Oh my god, Kristen, you might have a really big stream delay. Because we talked about that a while ago. Brandy said, that's still a lot because it's all during the live, not just accumulating later on in the VOD. Yeah, very true, very true. And as the... And another cool thing about going live on YouTube is that my stream will stay published as a video. I do have monetization turned off while it's live, because I don't want you guys seeing commercials or ads if you're here during the live. I don't like that idea. But once the stream is over, I'll turn monetization on, and then I'll have ads on, and that way people don't miss anything if an ad pops up, because it just pauses the video. But I didn't want any ads during the live, and I love that they have that option. That's one thing about Twitch that is... One thing that's a little unfortunate is the only way to not see ads is to become a supporter. And I wish you can opt out of ads on Twitch, but you can't. So he duplicates at the end, Oscar. That's what Dinah did anyway. So once he finishes picking up all these shards, he won't get this one. This is the one I duplicated myself. Like, you have to drop one from your inventory, and then you use the duplicate option. Wow, he is really booking it. So whenever he gets this last shard, he'll yeet a bunch of them out. Shoten says, yeah, a lot of people watch VOD streams on YouTube, I noticed. Dang, let's go. Was he about to pick those up too? He wasn't going to duplicate them, though. Wow. That's crazy. So I think we had two. I think I grabbed like 3 stacks. So he gave me 22. So through all that, R2 gave me 22 more shards. Like I said, the only downside is that it does take a minute to get them all placed. But still, being able to set down a bunch of shards and then walk away and just have your companion load up on shards is pretty nice. I do think they're going to patch this, though. I feel like it's pretty likely this will get patched out with the next update or with whenever Storybook Part 2 comes. I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll leave it. It does make the companions pretty darn useful. They're already useful, but this is nice. I feel like to really take advantage of it, you need to drop a ridiculous number of shards and then walk away for a while. Because the downside is you can't really do anything while you're waiting for them to duplicate these shards. At least it's faster to put them out on mouse and key. We're just going to have some Dreamlight Valley ASMR again here. Also, the very satisfying little grid pattern is nice. I'm going to drop a lot this time. So bear with me, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to take advantage of this. I want these shards. At least R2's fast. Let's turn our angle a little bit. Get back in your spot. There you go. Uh-oh. Trying to see how fast I can do it. If I go too fast, I mess up. That's a lot of shards. All right, I'm getting good at this. Getting better and better. Practice makes perfect. I can't believe this works. Y'all blew my mind with this. Thanks again. Shout out to Harley and also Anna for bringing up the dream shards. Harley is the one that pointed out it works with flowers. Anna was the one that told me. And honestly, this should work with Darkwood too, you guys. If you get max and you drop a piece of Darkwood and then you duplicate it, it should work the same way. I mean, this should work with anything companions duplicate. So I would... Iron? Like for companions that duplicate ore? Like, this is actually crazy. I like the way the light is hitting the shards from this view. Oh, I'm out of shards. I can't duplicate anymore. That's all of them. That's 300 shards. Let's see how much we get for this. All right, R2. It's time to get to work. Uh-oh. Is there a problem? Oh, no. Don't tell me I did all that for nothing. I might have messed up. No, R2! No, don't do this to me, R2! Oh, man. I guess I did something wrong that time. Is he full? No, he's not full. I think I just did something wrong. Oh! Oh! Oh, I didn't have any on me. That's why. That's why. That's right. I have... my settings. It's my settings. I forgot about that. That's what I did wrong. So, right now I have it set for companions to only pick up items I'm carrying. So, since I didn't have any on me, that's why he didn't pick them up. Okay, now he's working. Okay, good boy. Good boy, R2. Yeah, I always forget about that. I always forget about this, Samantha. Yeah, it's the settings. I thought he was just mad at me for making him do all that work. I thought R2 was just fed up. Oh, thank you, Herschel. Yeah, I do have some drink here. I've been staying pretty hydrated throughout the stream. I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job. Oscar, I played with it at the beginning of my update day stream. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed with the river kit. I know. Now, I am really happy about some things we can do with it. Like but just be careful putting water houses on them because apparently they can get stuck. But one of the things that disappointed me with the river kit is that I kind of expected more options for like a winding river. It's a very straight river with like 90-degree turns. And then the other problem is for the banks, there's only 3 straight pieces for your banks. So you only have 3 options, which doesn't give it a lot of variety. And I was really excited for the river kit, but I'm a little disappointed with it, to be honest. I mean, I do really like the fact that they added it. I'm very thankful that it's in the game, but it's just not quite as good as I had hoped. So that's my honest review on it, you know. R2 is just working his little heart out over here. Brandon said, oh my god, I'm so glad it's not just me. I do love it, but yes, I get irritated with the boxy shape and also the dirt edges sometimes. Yes, yes. So if I pull it up, let me talk about it real quick with you. So with the river kit, first off, a bunch of the pieces, like all of these are just like watery squares. And I do wish that they had shallow variants. They could look just the same, but we could walk across them. So I wish we were able to make shallow ponds that we could walk across, but that's a small thing. But this is my big problem. These are the only 3 straight edge pieces. All the other edge pieces are curved. So we have this whole river kit, and you only have 3 options for the borders if it's like a straight border. So if you make a straight river, you're not going to have a lot of versatility in how you design the bank. You have one bank with nothing and like some stone. You have one bank with ferns, and you have one bank with ferns in a bush. Now, there's a good bit of diversity in the corner pieces. Like, you have the corner piece with the wood, you have the corner piece with, like, the trunk, and then you have corner pieces with, like, rocks and stuff as well. But with this being a whole river kit, I'm just kind of disappointed that there's only 3 options for the straight part of it. And then also, you know, I mean, Pocahontas said it best, just around the river bend. You know, it's a bend. Rivers, they bend and they turn. And for this river, there are bends, but it's so straight. It's like it goes at these 90-degree angles, and it doesn't feel quite as immersive as I was hoping. When I saw it was 3,750 moonstones, I was expecting like a good bit more utility out of this, like versatility. I thought we would be able to make like a winding river and kind of design it in our own way. And there are ways the devs could have made that happen, but I feel like it's a little underwhelming. Now, I do really like they added the pond. I love that they have the Neverland waterfall. That's really cool. And I love that they gave us this giant like river square. So it's so big you could put houses on it. But yeah, overall, I'm just a little disappointed with it. It's not quite what I had hoped. I also wish we had one single tile. Yes, yes. Like, they do the same thing sometimes when they give us, like, walls. The Magnolia Garden wall is one of my favorite walls in the game, but it doesn't have a half size. Like, the new wall we got, this update does. The castle wall is the best bundle they've ever given us. The Fallen Fortress Castle bundle. That's how you give a bundle. That's how you give a really good kit. Because you can take the castle bundle and you could make, like, any kind of, like, Fallen Fortress you want. You can design it any kind of way. There's small pieces, big pieces, crumbling pieces, towers, doors, windows. It's got, like, 21, 22 different pieces. The river kit, and it costs less than the river kit. The river kit, I feel like, it's a good idea. But maybe the devs just had too much work to do with Storybook Vale Part 2 and they couldn't make it as good as it could have been. Maybe that's it. You know? Josh, that only depends on your settings. Or ending. That's you, Croissant. That only depends on your settings. My companion settings are set to where companions will only pick up items. They will only pick up items that are in my pockets. Now, in order for this to work, Josh, what you have to do, you have to drop 1 shard from your inventory. And then you go into furniture mode and you duplicate that shard. Also, your companion needs to be a high enough level to give bonus items. They need to be at least level 4 or it won't work. Yo. How do I say your name? Joachim? Joachim? Welcome, Joachim. Rob, hello. Also, Rob, I meant to respond to your comment earlier when you popped in. You asked how I was liking YouTube so far. It's been going really good. It's been going really good. It's been fun. A great first experience here on YouTube. I've enjoyed it. And we are now about, what? 2 hours and 13 minutes into the stream. And about 981 views on the stream so far, which is great. Great metrics. We got over 220 people hanging out right now. Beautiful. Erica, it's when you hover over an item, you have to have the item in your pockets. But you see when you select something, well, it's not in my pockets right now, so I can't show you. I'll show you in a minute. Whenever he's done, I'll show you how it works, Erica. It's the same way you duplicate furniture, Erica. The same way we've always used duplication in furniture mode. So what you do is you drop 1 dream shard. You see how I have 10 of these tables? If I put this table here, I hover my hand over it, and you see on the far left-hand side of my screen there, it says X duplicate. So I press X, I duplicate. But in order for you to duplicate, you have to have the extra items in your pockets for these dream shards. So it's the same duplication furniture mode option we've had since a few updates ago. And in order to duplicate droppable items like flowers, dream shards, you would have to have them in your pockets. What's your advice on learning how to cook in real life? I know you were a chef. Learning to cook? Well, that's a fun question. So, if you're starting out learning how to cook, my advice would be to start small and, you know, try to master the basics first. It all depends on exactly like what you're trying to cook, like as a beginner. Because some things can be really advanced, and if you choose to start with more advanced dishes, it can get a little hectic and a little overwhelming. But if you're... So, I guess my question for you, NZ, is what are you... If you're starting to learn how to cook, what are you planning on starting out with? Carmela Till, Gypsy. Hey, Gypsy. Oh, wow, I missed a lot, but so glad to catch you on your first stream on YouTube. Hey, glad you made it. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I can duplicate furniture like normal, but even with extra dream shards in my pocket, it still doesn't work. Maybe mine has... No, that's not how the patches work, Erica. And also, when they patch Dreamlight Valley, they patch it across all platforms. So, everybody's game gets updated at once when there's a patch. So, that's not the case. You'll have to figure it out. It works for everybody. It's not going to just not work for you. So... There's something you're doing wrong. I don't know what it is, but it's got to be user error if you can't duplicate. Duplicating from your pockets is part of the game. It's built into the game. And if they did fix this, they would make it to where R2 wouldn't give you extras. That's what they would patch. They wouldn't remove the furniture mode duplication. It's part of furniture mode. Again, once I'm done, I'll show you how it works. Melissa says on break from work, wanted to come by and show some love for the stream. Happy to see you here, pal. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Thank you. Rob said Gypsy came to my valley today and dropped off like 1,000 stacks of everything. Thank you, Gypsy. Oh, that's so nice. I'm going to build up my valley and start Dreamsnaps. Oh, I'm excited to actually see your dreams. Oh, my God, Rob. Is your profile picture a picture of Ashley? Oh my God, y'all are so funny. Y'all are so funny. Oh, it said start with fruit salad. I guess I would want to start with steak and lobster. So my advice for you, NZ, is you're going to want to look into... Cooking is different depending on like what exactly you're making. So for a beginner, I think it would be best to follow a basic recipe for both. But if you want to master cooking in general, the best thing to do is study. Study different spices, study different flavor profiles, learn about the mother sauces, like your grand sauces, because those are used in a lot of different dishes. And there's a lot of good cooking encyclopedias out there that break down like all different spices, seasonings, flavors, and different profiles. But what I would do if you're just starting out is find some reliable instructions and follow them very carefully. If you can follow instructions very carefully, you can make a good steak. There's a lot of different ways to cook too. There we go. All right, now let me show Erica how this works. And Erica, like I said, the duplicate button works for everybody. It's not something that's removed for you or anything like that. It's part of the game. So, it's the same button you press to duplicate furniture, right? So, if I have this table and I hover over it, I can press X and I can drop another table as long as I have more tables. Now, for dream shards, they have to be in your pockets. You see how I have the dream shards here? In order to duplicate droppable items, like if I wanted to duplicate this snippet, I would have to split, get one snippet, not a stack, it's just one, and then I drop. Now, I go into furniture mode, I hover my cursor over the snippet, highlighting it, and now I press X. Now, the button option doesn't show up on the side. You see how I hover over it and it doesn't say press X to duplicate? There's no button that shows up when you're duplicating pocket items. Whereas if I duplicate a furniture item, the button option will show up. So if I go here, now you can see it says press X to duplicate. But for this snippet, it doesn't say it. But you can still press X to duplicate. It's been like this ever since they added the duplicate option to the game, and it's like this for everyone. So the button option doesn't show up, but it would be whatever button for you, whatever button duplicates a table will duplicate whatever you dropped. Now, in order for it to actually duplicate what you dropped, you have to have extra copies in your pocket. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of Dream Shards. So what we're going to do is we're going to split. Now we have 1 lone Dream Shard. For this Dream Shard, we are going to drop it. And I still have about 400 Dream Shards in my pockets, right? Right here in my pockets. Now, I don't know what platform you're on, but whatever the button is for you to duplicate furniture, so for me, I have an Xbox controller, so it's X. So I press X, and I can duplicate. Same thing for you. Whatever button allows you to duplicate furniture, allows you to duplicate dropped items. So you have to hover over the item. It has to be grabbable. It has to be highlighted. Now you press the button for duplicate, and a new one pops up, and you drop it. And then you do that as many times as you have that item in your pockets. And again, this is the case for everyone. Everyone has this feature. It's not something that won't be there for you. It's there for everybody. This is actually added to the game like 3 or 4 updates ago. Actually, I think it was more like 5 when we got the duplicate option. So if it's not working for you, then there's something that you're not following along with. Either you drop like the whole stack of Dream Shards by mistake and you don't have them in your pocket, or you have Dream Shards in an inventory in a chest somewhere. If they're not physically in your pockets, you will not be able to drop more of them. And you need to make sure you drop just one, not a stack. So maybe what you did was drop a whole stack of Dream Shards. That's probably what happened. And you can't duplicate a stack of 99 if you don't have another 99. But yeah, this is something that anybody can do. Now for this time, for this go around, I'm gonna see if he'll actually duplicate them even if I pick them up. I'm gonna pick up some too and see what he does. I know he's gonna duplicate the ones he picks up, but I'm curious. Oh, you know a good way to test this? What I should have done? What I should have done was make it to where he doesn't pick things up and I do instead. Because I know I can pick these up faster than him. He's pretty quick, though. I mean, that's a pretty good amount that he duplicated. I think he might have got the ones I did. Let me go to my settings. I'm going to say no collecting. And I'm going to see what he does this time. See if he still duplicates. Also, to be fair, it might be just as fast just to go dig spots in your valley, you know? Like, this is a great way. I would say this is good if you're going to walk away from your game for a while. Placing, like, a whole bunch of Dream Shards. Because we've been doing this for a hot minute, and now we have almost a stack of 99 from this. Almost. And we've been doing this for, like, half an hour. So it's not a very fast way to duplicate. But it is nice just to get more items. Now we're going to see if R2 will still duplicate these. Oh, he will. He will. Even if you pick him up. Even if you pick him up, he will still duplicate. That's cool. I mean, he's not being very quick about it now. Yeah, there's another one. So you can make this process even faster if you pick them up alongside of R2. That's good to know. Good old Dreamlight science. Very nice. Left Shark said so, even faster. Yeah. It doesn't work with gems. My companion won't pick them up, and I don't have R2-D2. Yeah, it might not work with everything. So far, we've tested flowers, and we've tested dream shards, but I haven't tested gems. Is your companion that you're using level 4? The companion that you're using to pick up gems would have to be level 4 or 5. So I'm going to use this scary squirrel, and we're going to test it with gems, because he picks up gems. So let's see. Let's see. I'm excited for furniture mode and had Maleficent pop up in my valley. I couldn't talk to her. Yeah, she was here at the beginning of my stream. We were talking about that. She was in my wildwoods. We tried to talk to her, but we couldn't. Vince said it works with snippets. Yeah, I wouldn't use it with snippets, though, because it's kind of slow unless you don't have lures. If you have snippet lures, you can just have your companion duplicate all those off your lures. It's super fast. I would just use the lures to get extra snippets. But for things... And I wouldn't really do this either with mining resources, because mining potions and mining buddies, I already have so many gems, but I am curious to see if it works. I'm not surprised that it works with snippets, though. But I do want to test. I do want to test the gems. I would think it would work with whatever they pick up. We're about to find out. So yeah, for snippet dupes... Wow, I'm getting lag. So many snippets. Oh god. Actually, shouldn't be that laggy. My game does this from time to time. Hasn't done it this update, though. This is the first time I've seen it drop frames like that. I think it's chilling out now. Nah, it's still... We're still dropping a lot of frames. You know what? Let's go to a floating island for now. Now let's see if we can go back to the bind and have it actually work. I mean, these traps were full at the beginning of my stream and we didn't lag at all. So I'm not sure why it was. Alright, I think we're good. I just had to reset the veil. Yeah, sometimes the game just gets a little wonky on me. And it'll lag for a minute, but then it's clear. I'm going to clear my snippets. Oh yeah, it's lagging again. Probably because I'm close to those snippets. I'm going to set a... Who are we going to level up? Let's level up another Veil Companion. We'll do Pink Pegasus. Alright, now he can dupe snippets. Still dropping frames. I might need to restart my game. Or you know what? What might help? Let me just go from ultra high to ultra. Nah, I don't think it's that. I think it's just bugging out right now. Usually when this happens, I have to restart my game. Yeah, look at all those snippets he just duplicated. That's so many. You got more snippets for me? And level 5. All right. Okay, now we're going to try to see if we can duplicate gems. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to switch to this spooky squirrel. Now we're going to drop 1 amethyst. If they do duplicate these, you could, like, duplicate shiny diamonds. I should have grabbed shinies for this. I can get a good bit of money that way. Now, I do have companion collection turned off. But as we saw, they should duplicate them even if I pick them up myself. So let's see if it works. He's coming over. It does work with gems. So I think that confirms it works with everything. Whatever they duplicate, if you go into furniture mode and drop extras, yeah, it works with everything. At least for now. Probably won't work after the next update. Good to know. Good to know. So, yeah, we just got 3 extra amethyst off of that. And so far, through R2, we've got about an extra 100 dream shards because we grabbed 3 stacks of 99, and now we have 99 plus 2. So, we got a good bit of extra. Oh, who duplicates moss, Shodan? Who duplicates moss? I gotta know. I gotta know. Wait, are you saying you are doing it? Because the only thing with moss is I don't know which companion would even be able to do that. Unless moss counts as soil. I don't think it does, though. But, like, rabbits, they duplicate veggies. And then we have pets that duplicate herbs, and we have pets that duplicate spices. But I haven't seen any pets that could... I don't know what moss would fall under. I don't know if we could duplicate moss. That would be nice, though. It'd be really nice to get some extra moss. Ravens. Yeah, we can test it. You guys want to see if ravens duplicate moss? They might. It depends. It depends on what the developers consider the moss to be. Because ravens duplicate soil. So will the... I don't even have a raven at a high enough level to test that. That's okay. We can get one up there real quick. Let's grab the black raven. And we're going to go... We're going to go to the fiery plains, level them up. Max gets pine cones. Oh, that's good. So pine cones counts as sticks then. Okay. We just got to get them a little bit higher level. I hope we can duplicate moss, because moss is a pain. Let me know if you guys figure out what companion can duplicate moss, if there is a companion that can. Oh, Horty's here. You guys want to meet my cat? Hey, buddy.
He just woke up from his nap.
Look at my little guy. Hey, buddy. You good boy. Yeah, let me go to a full screen. He's purring right now. You good boy. Yeah, that's Horty. That's Horty's YouTube debut. And this is Jordan, if you guys haven't met Jordan.
Hello.
But yeah, that's my little buddy. That's Horty. And Jordan is my partner, my girlfriend. Most of you guys already know that, but some of you might not. Horty and Jordan, says Weasley. The real stars of the show. All right, so we got to get this Raven leveled up just a tiny bit more. And I don't have any snippets to catch, so we're going to use fruits. Hopefully we'll be getting him there. Oh, I don't think I pet him yet either. Yeah, he's already about halfway there. We can get him there. We'll have to clear some fruits from the valley as well, but we should be able to get him there. Oh, nice. All right, let's go to the Sunlit Plateau. Kelly said, how late am I? Not super late. I mean, you know, we've been live for about 2.5 hours, but you're coming in. You caught the stream. Some people will have to rewatch it after the stream ends, after it closes out. So you made it for the live debut, so I would say you're not late, you know. Plus, we don't take attendance, you know, so you're good. All right, any minute now, he should be max level. Or not max, but 4. Yeah, he's really close. By the time we get the last of this fruit, he'll be level 4. There he goes. Okay, now he can duplicate soil. But the question is, does moss count? And I don't think so. I feel like it's a forageable, but when it comes to duplicating forageables, our companions only say they duplicate spices and sweets, and fruits. So I don't think moss falls into any of those categories. Therefore, I don't think we're going to be able to duplicate moss, but I hope I'm wrong. I would love to be incorrect about that. Yeah, rich soil counts. Rich soil is soil, so should count. I would be really surprised if the devs didn't count rich soil as soil. Yeah, I only have 87 moss. All these resources, barely any moss. I don't know, Hershelf. I didn't see the comments yet. I haven't seen anybody say they've tested it. I saw one person that said they're going to do it. They were like, I can't wait to do this with moss. That's all I've seen. If anybody did say that, if I did read it, I would be pretty excited. But I haven't seen the comments yet. If you did say you tried soil and it worked, let me know. Let me know, chat, because I haven't seen the comments. I know it's a long shot, but do... Oh, it was retracted. Yeah, the only comment about moss I saw initially was the person saying that they wanted to try it. I did test the grow, they pick up moss. Oh, hell yes. So it will work? That's awesome. Well, that's good, because moss is an annoying resource. Because you only get it from breaking those logs and from some foraging. I was hoping it counted as soil. I figured if there was going to be a companion that could pick up moss, it would have to be the Raven. Yeah, he's coming over. Oh, that's so nice. We finally have a way to get moss. Because as of right now, you can break the logs in the Vale, and you can pick some up off the ground each day, but, like, that's it. So, being able to get more, even though this is really slow, this is like a super slow way to get it. Are you going to make any more? I just picked up a bunch. Help me out here. Well, he did a couple at least. Let me go to my settings and get him to help. Gameplay. Collect everything. Oh, he just dropped some more. There we go. So, moss counts as soil. Good job. You gonna give me any more? Yeah, look at that. Finally, a way to get extra moss. Like I said, I barely have any. All the moss I own, I have on me right now. So in total, I have like 100 moss. That's it. But now, I'm about to have a lot more. There's so many different things to duplicate. I don't know what I should focus on. Like, should I do dream shards? Probably moss for now. I feel like I'm all right on Dreamlight, but moss can be used to craft snippet lures, certain ones, and I don't have, like, barely any of those. I did have more moss, but I crafted lures with it. Hi, buddy. Horty's back, you guys. Hi, buddy. I got a chair for him next to me. The chair's there literally just for him. Because he likes to come hang out. He's also got a cat bed on my desk and a cat cave on my desk. He's got a little like cave he can crawl into, and then a little bed he can lay on. He's spoiled. Messinaces, what are we making? Well, we're not making anything. We are duplicating moss with the help of companions. Is that all my moss? Yep. So, the way it works, Messa, is moss counts as soil. And if you drop one set of moss and then duplicate it with more moss in your inventory, ravens will pick it up and drop extras. And once we're done picking up this moss, he'll drop a whole bunch of moss for us. So right now, we are just having a good time with getting some extra resources that are a bit hard to get. And we've been testing it too. It appears to work with pretty much everything that the companions can pick up. It works with gemstones. It'll work with ore, snippets, dream shards. R2-D2 will duplicate dream shards. So if you need more Dreamlight. So pretty handy. This Raven's not quite as fast as R2 was. He definitely needs some help. And you can help them pick it up too. He won't duplicate it until we're done though. Once we're done, he'll drop a handful of moss for us. All right, Raven. And there we go. So we just got about 30 more. So the way it works, Mesa, I didn't know about this either. We just figured this out today. So the way it works is you split one and then drop it. And then you go into your furniture mode. Now, the duplicate button doesn't show up when you hover over it. So, like, if I hover over this table, it says press X to duplicate. The button option doesn't show up on the left side, but you can still press X to duplicate as long as this item is in your pockets. And I have about 130 moss in my pockets. So, I can sit here and I can drop all 130 of those moss on the ground. And then I'll get the companion pickup bonus on these. Just keep in mind your companion has to be level 4 for this to work. And you have to use the duplication trick. If you just drop it, your companion knows you dropped it, but it doesn't know the duplicated ones are dropped. This will probably get patched very soon. Most likely by the time Storybook Veil comes out. So if you want to take advantage of this little trick, I would do it sooner rather than later. But yeah, very interesting. I'm so happy it actually works with moss, though, because this is a very painstaking resource to get. There's not a lot of good ways to get it. And being able to get like an extra 30 moss every time you do this, and you'll get more and more each time you do it because you'll have more moss to drop, which means more moss to collect and more duplicates. I also feel like he duplicates more moss than R2 duplicated dream shards, probably because this is like a lesser resource. I don't know. I just love Dreamlight science. That's all of them. Is that really 130 moss right here? I guess it is. Yeah, because each row is like 12 or so. Doesn't look like that much. Your companions aren't showing up in wardrobe mode? That's weird. I wonder why. I love that we figured out you don't have to wait for the companions to do it all. Like, they'll also duplicate what you pick up. That's pretty handy. Because it took a while to wait on Dinah to pick up all those flowers and R2 to pick up all those shards. I'm glad we tested that. The moss is also so cool because it's really pretty. I love using it in some of my dream snaps. Anything that glows is nice. This will probably be my last round of duplicating for now. I don't want to make you guys watch me do this all day. Feel like it's not that fun. Dang. So we had 130. Now we have 170. So each time we get a bit more. Last time we got like 30 from doing that. This time we got like 40 from doing that. So, salt. What does salt? That's a good question. I would try, honestly, I would try spices, because salt is considered a spice. So it might be worth trying a companion that's set to do spices. It might work, and if that doesn't work, try fish. I know it's not a fish, but it is a fishing resource, so it might work that way, but So the Tea Party Monkey harvests spices and herbs, and salt is, I believe, in-game considered a spice here. So the Tea Party Monkey might do it. I haven't tested all of them, though. Who else does spices? Is the Tea Party Monkey the only one that does spices? Oh, no. The Lovebirds. Lovebirds do spices. So it looks like for spices, it's the Lovebirds and the Tea Party Monkey. We can test salt if you want. I know I said I was done duplicating, but now I'm curious. I'm curious. Oh my god, Ashley. Yeah, Rob has your face as his profile icon, by the way. It's like very classic Rob. Yeah, ancient parts should work. Anything from time bending should be duplicated. But don't forget, you can also transmute ancient parts at the time bending station if you need something in particular. So yeah, let's test salt crystals. Very curious about this one. Oh, Vincent, you tested it with the pirate. Okay, so it does work for salt. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, if it works with the pirate monkey, it'll work with the bird too. So yeah, you can duplicate salt as well. Nice. So if we drop our salt here, and I already have these lovebirds at level 5, so that should be fine. Alright, that's all of them. I don't have that much salt right now. Where is my lovebird? He's not picking it up. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Lovebird is sweets, not spices. Yeah, I think it's just the... Who else has... Who does herbs and spices? Tea Party Monkey. Tea Party Monkey might be the only one. Yeah, Lovebirds is sweets. That's why they're not picking them up. Is the Tea Party Monkey the only one that picks up spice? Oh, here we go. Capybara. Capybaras do. This capybara does, anyway. Yeah, there she goes. So the Tinker Cappy will pick up spices. And the Tea Party Monkey, I think there's a couple of others. There we go. We got some bonus salt. Tinkerbara useful for once. Oh yeah, we love Tinkerbara. But yeah, that's cool. We got like 6 extra salt off of that. And like I said, each time you do it, it gets a little bit higher too. Oh, sorry, I indeed did it with the Cappy, not the Pirate Monkey. Oh, gotcha. Cappy, okay. No, you're fine. No need to apologize. I appreciate you letting me know it worked. So yeah, it seems that just about any resource can be duplicated. This is a time-consuming trick, though. Because, you know, going in, dropping the item, and then duplicating, like, enough to actually get a good yield, it's going to take time. So, and like I said, I do think this will probably get patched. So if you are really low on something and you want to get a lot of extras, might be a really good time to do it. I wonder if you can duplicate, like, plastic. Like, what would that be? You know? Like, what does that fall under? I'm not going to worry about testing that now, but I am curious. I am curious about that. Because, I mean, would that fall under... I know for Hey Hey, I tested him because he picks up stone, and he will duplicate marble. So that's good because marble's something I definitely need more of. Digging. Opals are gems, Joe. So if you need more opals, any companion that does gems. So raccoons do gems, and also whimsical companions. All of these guys do gems as well. So any whimsical or any raccoon for gemstones, they'll duplicate diamonds, opal, topaz. You know. Oh my God! I wonder. Guys, we got to test something. The real question is, if they duplicate gemstones, can they duplicate onyx? I got to test this before we leave. If they can, I'm abusing the heck out of this. Also, I wonder if I can do this inside, if it still works inside. So gemstones would be the squirrel. Now, let me make sure he can do this inside, because I don't even know if he can. Okay, he does work inside. I can do this indoors. He might not duplicate because I only dropped 4, but okay, he did. So you can do this indoors. Perfect. So we are about to go test something absolutely massive. If you can actually duplicate this, that's insane. We are going to test onyx. If I can get extra onyx, that's actually huge. So let's see. It might not count. Onyx is weird. It doesn't get duplicated by our villagers. So it might not get duplicated by our pets either. Nope. Onyx is weird. Yeah. Dang. Dang, the devs. They stopped me from doing what I really wanted. So yeah, not gonna work for onyx, unfortunately. Since the fingers crossed. Yeah, that would have been actually crazy. I would have never ran out of mining potions ever again. So, technically, Mesa, it does count as a gem, but it's weird. Every gemstone can be duplicated by your mining buddies, except for onyx. So, whenever you're mining and you use a mining potion, they'll duplicate everything that comes out of the node. Stone, ore, and any gemstone. But the only thing that mining buddies will never duplicate for some reason is onyx. So if our pets were able to duplicate onyx, that would have actually been insane. So yeah, too bad, too bad. We tried. I was about to be so hype about that. Oh well, though. I mean, just about everything else can be duplicated, so, you know, like, I'm fine. I'm happy with what we figured out. But yeah, I think onyx is locked to where it can't be duplicated, which is why each day I always make sure I buy my daily onyx. I think I already have today. But Aladdin sells 1 onyx per day, but just 1. And if you want to get more onyx, the only way to get it is just by mining. So let's go to the glade and see if I already got it. Oh, do you think onyx? Well, yeah, but can pets that duplicate soil duplicate rich soil? Maybe not. You might not be able to duplicate anything that's used for the potions, necessarily. We might not be able to duplicate algae. We might not be able to duplicate rich soil. Has anybody tested rich soil? I'm betting none of it works. I'm betting you cannot duplicate rich soil, red seaweed, or onyx. And yeah, I already bought my onyx today, apparently. Heather said, "We're having great people bring it to you." Yeah, I got some onyx from... Heather, are you Rope? Is that you, Rope? Yeah, I would be out of onyx already if Rope didn't bring me some. What the heck? That was weird. Look at this. I gotta go around this invisible barrier. Oh, now, okay. That was strange. The fox can dupe fugus. Yeah, well, fugus are just like all the other fish, so... Yeah, any fish should be able to be duplicated for sure. So that is you, Rope. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out who's who over here on the red side. Yeah, now I know. As soon as you made the comment about Onyx, it clicked. I was like, I know who you are. All right. Well, you guys, with that, we are at the end of my first ever YouTube live stream. That was a lot of fun, you guys. Thanks again for being here. Thanks for chilling with me. And, you know, I really appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out for this first ever YouTube live. Like I said, I was really nervous today, like getting ready and making sure everything was working properly. The only issue I ran into was, for some reason, when you guys did the $10 super chats, it didn't trigger the special alert that it was supposed to. So, I don't know why. I'll have to look into it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out why it didn't work. But yeah, I'm really glad you guys all came out and checked out the stream today. I know for a lot of you guys, it was my first time meeting you. So, yeah, pleasure to meet you guys. And, I mean, we met in the YouTube comments before, I'm sure, but this is the first time I've actually had you in a live stream and talked to you. So, I really appreciate you guys coming out and saying hello. And for my friends that I talk to every week on Twitch, thank you so much for coming by YouTube and hanging out as well. I really appreciate it. I'm going to continue making my content on Twitch as well. But I would love to do weekly streams on YouTube, even if it's just like 1 or 2. Also, like I mentioned earlier, I am planning on working on video content more and streaming a bit less, which will be tough for me, but, you know, I want to continue trying to pump out video content, and I would love to get to a point to where, you know, we do a couple of streams on Twitch and a couple of streams on YouTube per week. And also, I could always multi-stream, you know, like I could do it on both. We'll have to figure it out. But yeah, really thankful you guys came by. Shout out to a couple of you guys that became channel members today. That's super nice of you. I really appreciate that. Channel members are a big part of what keeps, you know, the YouTube flowing. And it's a small handful of you guys, but it really, really makes a big difference. So thanks again. And with that, we're going to head out of here. I'm going to get some lunch, or I guess dinner. I don't know. I'm hungry, so I need some lunch dinner. And I will see you guys on Twitch on Monday for Dreamsnap reviews. We'll be taking a look at your... What's the challenge we have this week? We'll be taking a look at your Summer in Bloom submissions. So, the Discord server is open if you want to submit for a Dreamsnap review. You know, just be sure to post in there. And... Hey, thank you for the sub, Deb. Thank you for the show, Joe. Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate you guys joining the channel. Welcome, welcome. So, yeah, for Summer in Bloom, send me your... Well, not send in DMs, but, you know, in the Discord, there's the review stream submissions for Dream Snaps. Post your Dream Snap in there, and we'll review it Monday on Twitch. And I'll take a look at it, and hopefully you guys can all get your 4K. So, yeah, thanks again, you guys. Really appreciate you guys making this first YouTube stream so special. It means a lot. It means a lot. And it's going to stay published as well, which is the fun thing about streaming on YouTube. I feel like a lot more people are probably going to see this. So if you're watching this after the broadcast, hello. Thanks for watching. As always, thank you so much for your time today. Rude, where's my attack? What attack? Attack? I don't know what that means. As always, thank you so much for your time today. And I hope y'all all enjoy duplicating endless amounts of resources with your companions. Ta-ta for now. Oh, wait. We can raid, right? Well, you know what? I'm going to look up how to raid because I still don't know how to raid on YouTube yet. I'm not going to bother with it right now because I have no idea how that works. But I'll take a look at it later. Anyway, I'm going to hop off. Love y'all. Ta-ta.